Welcome to Biff's Mystery Theater. I have many tales to tell you. Ghost stories, murder stories, and tales that will make your bones chill. Join me, won't you? For Theater of the Mind, where you always have the best seat in the house. Now close your eyes and turn off the lights.
What's that? Oh, telephone. Calling it the first chance a man gets sleep in this country, and the damn blame telephone has to wake me up. I should let it ring till doomsday. Yes? Yes, this is Sand Canyon Airport. Oh, this is Don Thurman speaking. Yeah, there's a plane here. Where? Mantella. Well, I don't care much for that trip across the desert, but if you need the plane, they're willing to pay me for flying it to you. They will make it $600 and it's a deal. All right, I'll make the arrangements. Yeah, you can expect me in about 7 hours if everything goes all right. Yeah, fine. And have that 600 waiting for me. I'll need it at Mantella. Let's see. North and northeast, 13 degrees. And Mantella lies in that direction. I'm going to buck a headwind most of the way, I'm afraid. And those mountains worry me. They're dangerous. Let's see now. Over this way, it's Santia. No, not that way for me. If I ever ended up in Santia, I wouldn't want to bet anything on my chances of getting to that place and coming out to tell about it. I can't stay up here much longer. The sandstorm over the desert's getting worse every minute. I can't see a thing down there. Thick as pea soup. Oh, confound it, there goes the motor, choked up with sand. Well, here goes. I can't see where I'm heading, but maybe I can bring her in on her belly. War drums. Trouble. They've been pounding in my ears for hours. Oh, my eyes blinded by that awful sandstorm. I can't see. Don't know whether it's day or night. All I know is that someone found me out there on that desert and brought me here. Is that someone? Someone there.
I have come to take you to the king. You will be placed in the den of the leopards.
Leopards?
It is our custom here to feed uninvited guests as a sacrifice to the leopards of the pit.
What is this?
It nears the time of the full moon. When the moon is full, its rays affect our leopards, maddens them, makes them vicious beyond control. Only the flesh of man will quiet them. And only the king can perform the ceremony of sacrifice.
King? What king?
King of Santia.
Am I at Santia?
You are. Yes, you have come where white man is forbidden.
But my plane was forced down on the desert. I was purposely avoiding Santia. I was trying to reach Mantella.
You were 500 miles from Mantella.
But I can't be. I was only in that storm for a few hours.
The storm has been raging for 3 days.
3 days? Why, I've been only 2 hours on the desert. The storm came up only a few hours ago.
The entire desert has been covered with a storm for 3 days.
But I don't understand.
You were discovered only because Iana has once again displayed her temper towards her father.
Iana?
Daughter of King Genasi. It has been arranged that Iana is to wed within the changing of the moon. And Iana has rebelled. She attempted to flee Santia through the desert storm. She was followed. She was discovered there with you.
Then she found me.
Yes. The two of you were returned here to the village. Now you will come with me.
My eyes. I can't see a thing.
It is the justice of Santia.
What do you mean?
Come.
You will have to guide me.
Then take my arm. Now.
All right. Let's go.
This way.
How far?
Wait. Tanamahasi!
What's the matter?
Tanamahasi! Tanamahasi!
What in thunder are you talking about?
They're in the sand. Tanamahasi. Big foot.
I told you I can't see.
Big foot, Tanamahasi. Big leopard foot. Followed by man.
Leopard foot?
Yes, they're in the sand. Leopard tracks, followed by man tracks. Come, hurry.
Wait a minute.
We must hurry. Evil spirits set loose again by full moon. Tanamahasi, big leopard. Come, we hurry. I have brought you the prisoner, wise one.
Prisoner? Look here, what is this?
You have come, Mr. Thurman, but you are not welcome.
I tried to tell your flunky here that I didn't come to Santia purposely. I was headed for Mantella.
You are not a very wise man, Mr. Thurman, to make such an unwise statement. Mantella is 5,000 miles from here.
No, I got off my course. I ran into a sandstorm. My plane was forced down.
It's a likely tale.
But it's true. I was blinded by the sand. I'm still blind. If you have a doctor,
You say you are blind?
I am. I need medical attention right away.
Blind. It is the justice of Santia.
What are you talking about?
It is a law that should a white man look upon the countenance of Princess Iana, his eyes shall be blinded.
I don't know what you're talking about, Tanasi. I've never seen your princess.
We found you with her on the desert.
Well, I was unconscious when you found me.
But she was with you.
Then she found the same spot where I took refuge.
We are not fools here, Mr. Thurman.
Fools? I don't understand.
It is so ridiculously evident.
What's so evident?
I have made complete arrangements for my daughter to wed. She has refused to marry as I wish her to. And last night, she fled from Santia. And when we found her, she was with you.
But what you think isn't true.
You had the rendezvous there with her.
No.
How many times you have met, I do not know. But each meeting has been in complete defiance of the laws of Santia. That no white man may look upon the countenance of the prince.
I deny it. I don't know your princess.
The evidence speaks for itself. You are blind.
From the sandstorm.
No, because the gods are vengeful.
I tell you, the sand blinded me. It's only temporary.
It was written ages ago that whatever white man looks upon the countenance of Santia Princess will be doomed forever to eternal blindness.
It's not eternal. It's sand blindness. It happens to lots of men who get caught in sandstorms. All I need is a doctor.
No doctor can cure the blindness sent down by the gods.
Give me a chance. I may be blind permanently if you don't let a doctor look at my eyes.
King Genasi, your daughter approaches.
Come in, my daughter.
My father, have you heard?
Heard what, my child?
Tanimahasi.
Tanimahasi?
Yes. He was in the camp again last night. Leopard footprints are near your house, followed by man feet.
Tanimahasi.
It's the evil spirit again in the full of the moon.
I saw them too. Many tracks. Big.
We must tell the wise ones they will work a charm to protect us.
First, we must dispose of the prisoner.
Look here.
Silence! My daughter, come here.
Yes, father?
This white man. Look you at his face and tell me, where have you seen him before? Well, my child?
I do not know him. I have never seen him before.
But my king, I saw them together.
Silence, Ivan! You are most wise, my daughter. You are most wise to deny your foreign lover.
But I'm not her lover. I've never seen her. I can't even see her now.
The American is blind, Diana.
Blind?
Because he has broken the law. Because he has looked upon the face of a princess of Santia. The gods have blinded him.
It's not true. I've never seen her face. Ask her. She'll tell you it's not true.
Take him back to the prison hut. And let him wait there until the body of wise ones sit in judgment of his crime. Silence, Naomi. Silence, my two pretty ones. Tonight is a night of the moon. The night is a night we hunt.
Those drums, still pounding. My eyes burning in my head. Well, if I could only find a little cool water. Yeah. I wonder where I am. The king told Ivan to take me to the prison hut, but instead he brought me here. Here? Where? It's somewhere out in the open. Bushes, shrubbery all around it. Wait a minute. What's that? A light. Up there through the trees. A light. Why, it's a star. I can see again. One lonely single little star in a sky of heavy clouds. And there, coming over the ridge, the full moon. What's that? Something there in those bushes. Is someone there?
Be quiet, Americano.
Who is it?
Iana.
Princess Iana?
Do not speak so loudly.
Why are you here?
I came to see you. I went first to the prison, but it was empty. Then I knew there had been trickery. Ivan did not do what my father ordered.
No. He brought me here instead. Where are we?
On the edge of Decano.
Decana? The precipice?
Yes. It is hundreds of feet over the side of Decano. Listen. This rock, I will show you. Ivan knew you were blind. He left you here alone, knowing you would eventually wander over the edge and be crushed on the jagged rocks down there. He could not wait for the sacrifice.
Sacrifice?
Yes. With each fullness of the moon, the leopards in the pit of Santia become madly enraged. The wise men say the moon rays affect them, and They must be appeased by the flesh of a human.
And the moon will soon be full again.
Yes, Donaldo.
A pleasant thought.
But Ivan could not wait. He fears all Americanos. So he brought you here to be a victim of Decano.
Oh, a nice fellow.
I despise him. And my father says I must marry him.
You mean... You don't mean you're supposed to marry him?
Do you blame me for running away?
I certainly don't.
Even death on the desert would have been better than him.
Princess, why have you come here?
Because I would not have you die as Ivan wishes.
How did you find me?
I have ways.
Tell me, Ivan said the storm on the desert had been blowing for 3 days. Is that true?
Yes, it is true.
But I was only an hour and a half journey from San Filidor. I ran into the storm suddenly.
I cannot say about that. Donaldo, your eyes. You look upon me as though you see me.
I do see you. My sight has come back.
Oh, no.
You're not glad I can see again?
No. I mean, oh, yes, but Donaldo, to look upon my face.
Oh, nonsense. That's all a lot of tripe. What's that?
Tanimahasi.
What?
Tanimahasi, evil leopard spirit.
Oh, look here. What is this evil spirit business?
Tanimahasi, leopard. Wherever he goes, tracks always followed by those of man. They kill at the full of moon.
A leopard man?
Oh, do not say so.
Why?
Because he is a leopard man.
Have you ever seen him?
Oh, listen.
Come on. That's right over here someplace.
Oh, Donaldo, have care. It is an evil spirit, a spirit that kills.
Do you have any kind of a weapon?
Only a small dagger.
Well, give it to me.
Oh, no weapon will harm Tanimahasi.
We'll see. Oh, wait. The clouds are... Oh, there he is. Over there.
It's Ivan. Oh, look at him.
He's been...
He will die. We must take him back to the village.
He's unconscious. Jungle.
No. Do not touch him.
Who's that?
Father.
Diana, go at once to your hut and remain there. I fear the gods even now hide their faces from you.
Oh, but Father, Ivan is badly hurt.
Go at once. Now, Mr. Darman.
This man needs attention.
Put him down.
What?
I said put him down.
But he's badly wounded.
By the claws of an animal.
Yes. We heard the animal screaming. The princess tells me it's a leopard man.
It is true. Tanimahasi, the evil spirit, a spirit which takes possession of a man and changes him into a leopard.
Yes, but what man? Who?
We have not known up to now.
Up to now?
Look at your hands.
Blood.
Deep beneath your nails.
But
It is an evil disease, Mr. Thurman. To bring it here among us is still more evil.
But I say, look here. Do you think I did this?
I repeat, look at your hands.
Oh, no, you're wrong. It's Ivan's blood.
So it is.
But I got it on my hands when I tried to help him.
Put him down. Mr. Thurman, do not try to escape. The man will be returned to the camp. Our medicine men will heal him. You will go with me. Now.
Where?
Your spirit must be destroyed. You have had the wisdom of our elders, Mr. Thurman. You are guilty of a most foul sin against us. You must pay the penalty. And you, unfortunate daughter, are equally guilty with him. I cannot plead for you. The law is so written. You have seen too, Iana. Tomorrow night, the two of you shall perish.
This stone stairway leads to the leopard pit. The two of you go first.
Come, Donaldo. Be brave.
I'm thinking of you, Iana.
This pit is 100 feet into the earth. We are halfway down now. Look up above us.
Good Lord. This pit is immense, huge and round.
Yes.
And look up there. All the tribespeople of Santia perched around its ridge, peering down.
To watch this sacrifice.
But how can they see down here? It's pitch dark. We can hardly make our way in the blackness.
Soon, the full moon will be directly above the pit. It is only when the moon is full that its rays reach here into the depths. And its beams madden the leopards.
Iana, I see the beast now. 2 of them. There's a man down there with them, petting them. Look, your father.
No.
He's a white man.
I too am white. But I am not his daughter. He has been king of Santia for many years. He stole me when I was an infant at Mantela because he wanted a white princess.
Iana, the moon.
It's coming over the edge of the pit. The people up there can see us now. You see, the moon rays affect the beasts quickly.
Move on, down to the pit's bottom.
Come, Donaldo.
Iana, there must be some escape for you.
I am not afraid, Donaldo.
Oh, isn't there any way to escape?
Only one. An impossible one.
What does he mean?
It has always been the belief that if the prisoners are not truly guilty, the leopards will not harm them.
There. The full moon is directly over the pit.
I remain here. You two, through this iron gate.
Come, Donaldo. There is only one more gate now. The one that separates us from the animals. Come.
Look how that man controls those animals.
It is the power of the full moon.
Then there is another way out. If we can keep away from the animals until the moon has crossed the pit.
No, that would be ours. The leopards will be released upon us any moment. This is as far as we go.
Alenia, Menekana, Neakana, Alenia, Menekana, Neakana.
Iana, if I could only save you.
There is no way. Courage, Donaldo.
No, I'm not afraid for myself.
Now, you die. Now I offer you to the gods. Open the gate.
No. Wait, Iana. Look, the moon.
Donaldo, it is gone.
Dark. Has the moon crossed the pit?
Oh, no, it did not time.
It's behind the cloud.
Oh, Donaldo, the leopards. My father, they'll kill him.
No. No, Chica. No. Yama. Down. Down. Get back. Get away from me. No. No. No.
You have heard The Thing from the Darkness, tonight's original tale of dark fantasy by Scott Bishop, originating in the studios of WKY. Ben Morris was heard tonight as Donald Thurman. Eleanor Naylor Corrin was Princess Iana. Fred Wayne played King Tanasi. and Muir Height was Yvonne. Next Friday night at the same time, listen to the 21st tale in this series of weird and unusual dark fantasy adventures, created for you by Scott Bishop. Next week's story is called The Edge of the Shadow, which tells of a dairy farmer in Vermont, of a strange dream that is all too real, and of what this dream finally means in the scheme of his destiny. Tom Paxton speaking. Dark Fantasy comes to you from Oklahoma City. This is the National Broadcasting Company.
Dark Fantasy.
Cal's bedded down for the night.
Yeah. Oh, Hank, come over here a minute, would you?
Sure. Something wrong?
Yeah. Cal here seems to have hurt herself. It's like a barbed wire cut.
Let's have a look. Yeah, you're right. Does look like barbed wire.
There's no barbed wire where this animal's been.
Only wire like that on your property, Mr. Fuller, is over south the road.
Yeah, that's right. This animal hasn't been in the south pastures for months. She's one of the animals I'm keeping up near the barn, grooming for the stock show next month.
Yeah, I know she is.
You haven't let her get out accidentally, have you, Hank?
Me? Why, no, Mr. Fuller.
You sure, Hank?
Yes, sir. You said you wanted all animals you brought in off the range kept inside the wooden fences. You're the boss. I wouldn't let any of them near any barbed wire.
It's mighty funny. Can't figure out no other way she could have hurt her leg like that.
Me neither. They're pretty bad, too. Deep.
Yeah, it is. I'll never be able to show her with a leg like this.
Sure too bad, Mr. Fuller. She's a nice animal, too.
Yeah, one of the best. I was counting on her boosting my score at the show.
Say, you don't suppose McCard could have done it, do you?
McCard?
Sure. He's pretty hard hit for good show animals this year. Had to sell off quite a few to pay his mortgage and meet the taxes.
I know, but McHarg's always been a good friend of mine. He wouldn't do a thing like that.
Well, he might. If he thought it might help him at the stock show, needs that prize money pretty bad.
But McHarg's a stock raiser from way back. He couldn't hurt a prize animal if he had to.
Funny thing, what some men will do for money, Mr. Fuller.
Look, Hank, I won't have you talking like that.
Well, I was just saying that...
McHarg's a good friend of mine. I've done him several favors lately. He wouldn't repay me by injuring one of my animals.
Well, all I know is she couldn't have cut her leg like that around the corral. Looks to me like it was done purposely. Here, better clean out that cut and wrap it up.
Yeah. Fetch me that disinfectant, some of those clean rags from the chest, Hank.
Sure. Here's some right over here.
In the stall?
Yeah, here on this shelf.
What are they doing here?
I don't know.
This bottle's always kept in the chest at the end of the barn. Marsh, have you been treating this animal?
No, I didn't know she was hurt till you told me.
Some other animal, then?
No, of course not. Didn't you inspect them all tonight?
Yeah, I did. This is the only cow that's hurt. But what's this disinfectant and these clean rags doing here?
Well, I just don't know, Mr. Fuller.
I put that bottle away myself last week. I treated a horse. I haven't used it since.
I haven't used it more than a month, I guess.
Somebody did injure this animal, then tried to treat it here in its stall. He must have been frightened away before he could use the medicine.
But who would purposely cut its leg and then try to treat it?
I don't know.
No, neither do I.
Wait a minute.
Huh?
What's this? Look here.
What? It's a short length of barbed wire.
With blood on it.
By Ned, you're right.
It was hidden under the straw. I just happened to pick it up with my foot.
Must have been in that last load of straw we brought in. She must have laid down on it and cut her leg.
Not that deep. Hank, there's been dirty work around here. Here, hold these rags. Fix up this leg.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Easy now, girl. Yeah, just take it easy. Better stand back, Hank. She's bound to get a little excited when... Hank. What's the idea?
Don't move, Mr. Fuller.
That gun. Put it away, Hank.
Not on your life. Lucky for me, your foot didn't kick it up from the straw, too.
You did this.
I don't deny it. Yes, I injured the animal. I hid the barbed wire beneath the straw in this gun, too, to make it handy.
Hank.
And I put the disinfectant here in the stall, so you'd work on the cut. And I'd have you right here where I want you.
Hank, why?
Why? Why? You mean you don't know?
I certainly don't.
Because you won't give Martha what she wants.
Martha?
Your wife, Mrs. Fuller.
Won't give her what she wants.
Divorce. Divorce? Oh, stop your pretending.
Why, she's never asked me for a divorce.
She has a dozen times.
What makes you think so?
Told me.
Told you.
I told you to stop pretending. You know she wants to marry me.
What?
Don't act so amazed.
I am amazed. I'm glad to know about this.
You've known about it for a long time.
I assure you that I haven't.
No good acting that way, Mr. Fuller. You've had a lot of fun, haven't you? Letting me go on like this, working for you for peanuts, calling you mister, doing all your dirty work around the farm.
You've been well paid. I've never asked you to do anything that I wouldn't do myself.
Well, I'm putting an end to all of it right now.
Hank, give me that gun.
Not on your life.
You can't shoot me in cold blood. They'll get you.
Not me. They'll never know.
When they find me with a bullet in me, Hank...
They'll never find a bullet in you. They'll never bother to look for one. Don't you remember this cow? Take a good look at her. You remember last fall when McCard's shotgun accidentally went off near her? How she almost trampled him to death?
Hank, no.
One shot, fella, through your heart. By the time that animal's hoofs have done their work...
No, Marsh, no.
They'll never recognize you when they pull you out of her stall.
You can't do that.
They'll never bother to look for a bullet.
Listen to me, Hank.
They'll think your gun went off accidentally, and the animal trampled you to death.
Give me that gun, Hank.
And the farm will be Martha's and mine.
Give it to me, Hank.
Keep back.
Give it to me.
Keep back, I say.
Take this.
Help me! My eyes. You've blinded me.
Take it easy, you yellow pup. Your eyes will be all right.
Water. Water, get me some water. My eyes are stinging.
They'll be all right. Come on with me.
I can't see.
Here, this way.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to take you to the well and bathe your eyes.
You're not going to kill me.
Careful. Here's the barn door.
I didn't know what I was doing, Mr. Fuller.
Easy now.
I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't want to kill you.
You only missed killing me by a hair's breadth.
Oh, I was out of my head. Oh, my eyes.
We'll talk about that later.
Where are we? Where are you taking me?
Over to the well.
Mr. Fuller, what in the name of heaven are you going to do to me?
I'm going to wash out your eyes. Come on now.
Yes. Water.
Easy now. No, don't rub them. Keep your hands away from your filthy face.
But I can't stand this pain.
You'll be all right in a minute.
I can't stand it. I tell you, I can't stand it.
Marsh.
Let go of me. You're taking me off to leave me someplace to die.
Stop it. Stop it.
Now you're trying to kill me.
No, I'm not trying to kill you.
You are. I know you are.
Don't be a fool.
I'm blind. Sure, this is your chance. Chance to get rid of me. Well, you're not going to do it.
Hank, for the love of heaven, listen to me.
No!
I'm only taking you to the well.
Throw me in, huh? You want to throw me in?
I want to wash out those eyes.
No. You don't care about me. All you want is a chance to do away with me.
No, you rat. I'm only trying to help you.
Let go of my arm. Let go of my arm.
No, you're staying with me.
I won't do it. I won't be led like an animal to the slaughter. Let go of me.
Stop it.
Let go of my arm.
We're almost to the well now.
Oh. My eyes.
The water will fix them up.
I'm not going near that well.
That disinfectant will burn those eye tissues if you don't get it washed out of them.
I won't. You're going to throw me in. I won't go near that well.
Hank.
I won't go near it. I won't go near it. No. Oh.
Oh.
Now,
Oh.
get up on your feet. Come over to the well and get your eyes washed out.
Oh.
Now keep your head.
Oh, my eyes.
Here now. You bend over this water trough. Come on, bend lower.
Mr. Fuller.
Come on now. Get plenty of this cold water into your eyes. That's like it.
Oh.
A little more. Here, use this cloth. Soak it with water.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Lucky that was just a mild disinfectant. Won't bother you any. I'll put that up to your eyes. That's it. Now, you open your eyes?
I don't know.
Well, try.
Yeah.
Feel better?
Uh-huh. Burn's easing up.
Yeah, let's see him. Yeah. It just inflamed a little. That'll be all right. We'll go into the house and bathe him in warm water now.
You didn't have to help me.
Skip it. Come on.
Wait a minute. What's that noise?
The New York plane.
What's she so low for?
I don't know. She's too low.
What's wrong with her?
Good Lord. She's on fire.
On fire?
Yes. A mass of flames.
Fuller!
Falling.
Stephen.
Falling.
Stephen,
Falling.
wake up.
Falling. She exploded in midair and now she's falling.
Stephen.
Martha.
Heavens, Stephen, you've been having a nightmare.
I've been asleep.
You're screaming at the top of your lungs about something falling.
The plane.
Plane?
The night plane to New York.
What about it?
She was low. Too low. She was in flames. Exploded in midair.
Oh, you were dreaming. The plane did go over just as you began to scream in your sleep.
Oh, let's see the clock. Yes. She goes over at the same time each night.
And she was extra low tonight. The motors were awfully loud. Close.
Yes.
But there was no explosion.
Dream. Yet so real.
Oh, you better go back to sleep, dear.
But that wasn't all of the dream.
Oh, you can tell me all about it in the morning,
Oh,
dear.
that wasn't all.
Stephen, where are you going?
To Hank's room.
Why?
Oh, where's that other slipper? Here.
Stephen, what's wrong, dear?
That's what I want to know.
Stephen?
Hank. Hank, open up. Hank. He's not in here. The bed's not slept in.
Stephen, what in the world's wrong with you?
Hank's gone.
Gone? Why, he hadn't been in his bed.
No. Did he tell you he was going anyplace?
No.
That dream. It couldn't be true.
Was it about him?
Yeah. About him. We were together in the prize stock barn, bedding down the animals. One of the prize cows had cut her leg. We couldn't understand it because she hadn't been near any of the pastures with barbed wire. I was bringing Hank up here to bathe his eyes just as the plane was flying over. She was too low, and she caught fire. There was that awful explosion.
Oh, but it was all a dream.
Come on, we'll see.
Stephen.
I'm going out to the barn. Come along if you wish. Something tells me that it was more than just a dream.
Stephen, this is so foolish. I tell you, it was just a dream.
Here. Do you hold this lantern?
Oh, but you need your sleep, dear.
Get this door. I'll take it now.
All right.
Come on. Here's the stall. You bring the flashlight?
Here.
Here, take the lantern. Confound it, what's wrong? The battery burned out? Oh, there. Martha, look!
Stephen.
There on her leg. A deep cut.
Fresh cut. It needs attention.
Martha, it's identical to the injury in my dream.
Oh, Stephen, surely.
It is, Martha.
Oh, she just cut herself yesterday and you didn't know.
Oh. I always examine the prize stock in their stalls every night. Martha, this animal was in perfect condition when we went to bed.
Oh, but Stephen...
Wait a minute.
What in the world are you doing?
I'm looking through this straw, but... By heavens, look!
A short length of barbed wire.
Bloody barbed wire.
Stephen.
Just like the dream. The very same. There should be something else. Yes, here. Look.
A gun.
Hidden here in the straw. Here where he put it.
Who?
Hank Marsh, of course. Who else?
Oh, no, Stephen.
Yes. And look. There on the top of the feed box. The bottle of disinfectant. Some clean rags.
Oh, but Stephen...
Just like the dream. Every bit of it is just like the dream.
But you couldn't have dreamed all that.
The hidden barbed wire. The cut on the cow's leg. The hidden gun, the medicine, all the same.
Stephen.
And this cow. She's the one that almost trampled McHarg to death last fall when his shotgun accidentally went off.
But surely you don't think Henry Marsh planned to kill you.
Yes, he planned it. Worked it out carefully. Very carefully. But now his plan's no good because of that dream.
No, Stephen, he couldn't have.
Yes. And in my dream, I saw how it was all going to work out. It was shown how I could save myself by throwing the disinfectant into his eyes.
I tell you, there's some other explanation.
Then a plane. It did fly over low tonight, you said?
Yes.
And it must have caught on fire. It must have exploded.
But it couldn't have. I didn't hear a thing except the motors.
You heard me screaming about it in my dream.
Yes, but you...
Well, you must have been so intent upon what I was saying that you didn't hear the noise of the explosion.
Oh, no, that's impossible.
It was over south of the road. Here, give me that lantern.
Stephen,
You can go back to the house. I'm going to look for that wreckage.
Stephen,
Not a sign of anything out there in the field.
I called the airport. They checked the plane. It passed over Sheldon some time ago. That's miles from here toward New York.
Safe?
Yes.
There couldn't be a mistake.
No. The plane that passed over here while you were dreaming is almost in New York now.
I can't understand it. All the rest of the dream was true. All but the part about the plane.
Oh, just a dream.
The other things. The injury to the cow, the wire, the gun.
Didn't you say you lost your gun several months ago?
Yes, I
Well,
did.
you must have dropped it in the straw when you stored it in the barn. It and the wire were thrown into the cow's stall purely by accident.
But the injury.
Stephen, both of us know how easily and mysteriously cows can injure their legs.
And the disinfectant.
Oh, you simply left it in there in the stall and forgot about it.
No, I couldn't have.
Well, are you going to open it, Stephen?
It's unlocked. Come in. Hank.
Holly, I'm glad you're up, Mr. Fuller.
Henry, it's late. You haven't been in your bed tonight.
I forgot to tell you I was going to town. Mr. Fuller, that cow in stall 13, she's cut her leg.
Henry,
Well, I just happened to look at it. Looked in, found the barn door open, and... Why? What's the matter, Mr. Fuller? Say, why do you look at me like that?
Stephen.
You want me to come out to the barn, Hank?
Why, yes. That cow's leg's pretty bad.
A barbed wire cut?
You know about it?
And isn't the wire lying beneath the straw of the stall right now?
Mr. Fuller,
And isn't this the gun you hid under the straw?
how'd you find that?
Oh, Stephen.
So it is true. You plan to kill me. Plan for the animal to trample me and mutilate me.
No!
Plan to marry Martha and get my farm.
Stephen, no, you're wrong.
No, I'm not wrong. You planned it together. Only my dreams spoiled your plans. Well, now you can be together.
Stephen, no.
Put that gun down. Well, I'm going to send you. You can burn together.
No, Stephen, no.
For New York, now leaving at gate 2. All passengers for New York, flight 7, all aboard at gate 2. All aboard at gate 2. Flight 7, now leaving for New York, all aboard at gate 2.
All clear. All right, shut the door.
Confound it. 5 minutes late taking off. Why don't they get this thing into the air? I've been hiding all day, waiting for darkness. Waiting here to take this plane to New York. New York. They won't find me there. No. They're not going to find me there. I've been waiting. Taking off. Yeah. I'll be in New York soon.
You can unfasten your safety belt now, Mr. Fuller.
Huh? You know me?
Yes. We always have a list of all the passengers. Let's see, you're going to New York.
New York? Yes. Taking a little weekend trip. Just up and left the farm for a weekend. Decided I needed a vacation.
Vacations are good for a person.
Yeah. I decided I needed a little rest. So here I am. Funny thing, I dreamed about this plane last night. Yeah? She always passes over my farm about midnight. Dreamed last night she was flying exceptionally low. Funny, too, because she generally gained quite a bit of altitude by the time she gets over my place. It was a queer dream. Thought I was standing out back of my house, and she went over just a little before the barn tops, and then she caught on fire and exploded. Exploded right there in midair, right over my farm. I guess we all have funny dreams sometimes. This one was sure real. But look, there's my farm down there now. See? Had a red light put on my windmill so it could be seen at night. And look how close it's seen. How close? Too close. We're flying too low. I said we're flying too low. Look, just above the barn tops, just like the dream. Just like the dream. No, it can't be that. Look out the window. Flames. What if the motor's on fire? What if the motor's on fire? We're flying too low.
You have heard The Edge of the Shadow, tonight's original tale of dark fantasy by Scott Bishop, originating in the studios of WKY. Ben Morris was heard as Stephen Fuller, Eleanor Corrin was Martha Fuller, Muir Height played Hank Marsh, and Georgiana Cook was the stewardess. Next Friday at this time, listen to the 22nd in this series of dark fantasy adventures created for you by Scott Bishop, a weird and pulse-pounding tale of terror. Carrari, which relates how an angered witch doctor of the Ecuador jungle brews a bitter, deadly poison to use against a strange and heartless enemy.
Tom Paxton speaking.
Dark Fantasy comes to you from Oklahoma City. This is the National Broadcasting Company.
Dark Fantasy. Rendezvous with Satan.
My good people, let us remember him who was past, not for what he was, not for what he did, but because he was, as all of us are, a temple of God. Let us remember that this which is about to return to common clay was molded from common clay. Today we gather here to pay our last tribute to this now still flesh, lying here before us clothed in the coldness of death. Let us always remember, let us always remember.
Did you see him? He moved his hand. What are you saying? He moved his hand up toward his head.
Madam, please.
Oh, no. No, surely you're mistaken. I distinctly saw his hand move. Couldn't have. Carl. Oh, my darling.
What's happened to me?
Just lie still, Carl Fisher. This craft is most fragile.
Where am I?
Where would you be after death?
Death? You say death?
Yes.
Am I dead?
They have your body in a church, Carl. Imagine you in a church.
No. No, you're mistaken. This is no church. I'm right here.
Apparently you are, yes. But we are most careful when we bring you here. We take every precaution to relieve the shock.
Shock?
Of finding yourself in the midst of fire and brimstone.
Hot. It's so hot.
You get used to it.
Where am I?
Your soul is here with me. Your body is back on earth. At present, resting within a satin-lined coffin.
Coffin?
Yes. They're soon going to place you within a tomb.
Oh, I don't believe you.
Don't you? Personally, makes no difference to me whether you do or not. But for your own satisfaction, suppose you feel for yourself.
What?
Yes. Reach up with your right hand. Reach up. Feel the casket lining by your head. Go right ahead. There. You see?
Yes. But I'm lying in the bottom of a boat.
Only your soul is.
This is some trick. The boat is satin-lined.
I'll admit, Carl Fisher, I am generally most concerned about my own comfort. But as far as lining one of my boats with satin, no, I fear that would be too much, even for Satan.
Satan?
Yes. Here, let me prove to you the boat is not cloth-lined. There. You see?
You devil.
That's irony.
You are a devil.
Yes, I am. But not just a devil. The devil.
You mean I'm really dead?
One never dies, Carl. The common clay perishes, yes, but only the common clay.
Let me out of here.
I'm sorry. You see, you can't move until I permit you to.
But I moved my hand a moment ago. Felt the lining near my head.
That's because I wished you to. Nothing is done here unless I order it done.
Then I am dead.
Only your body. It might interest you to know you caused quite a commotion up there a moment ago when you interrupted your funeral oration by suddenly moving in your casket. Yes, quite a commotion. Only 2 people saw you. One of them was a woman. You frightened her, Carl. But they've taken her away now.
You mean my body actually is being preached over?
Oh, yes. Indeed, yes. You were a prominent man on earth, Carl. Naturally, yours is a most elegant funeral. So many flowers, half of them could be brought into the church. People standing outside, on the sidewalk even.
Is Laura there?
Your wife? Oh, certainly. Where else would she be?
A church, you say?
Yes. Amazes you, doesn't it? You haven't been in a church for 35 years.
No.
You wouldn't even permit your daughter to be buried from a church, Carl. But she went to heaven. Anyway.
Stop it. Stop it.
Do you remember Reverend Brooks, Carl?
Reverend Brooks?
Yes. He married you. Remember? Today, he's officiating at your funeral.
No.
Would you like to hear what he's saying, Carl? Listen.
If Carl Fisher has brought tragedy into our lives, let us remember that out of tragedy, good can arise. Soon that tragedy will be forgotten, but let us never forget Carl Fisher. Let us remember him always as a Christian.
You hear, Carl? A Christian, he said.
Stop that voice.
Listen, Carl.
Let us pray for him often and ask Almighty God to grant him pardon. Let us be generous towards him, that finally the Supreme Ruler may in turn be generous towards us.
No, stop him. Stop him. I don't want to hear anymore.
Did you hear what he said, Carl? He asked your friends, your family, your wife, to forget your evil, to remember only what was good about you. Yes, Carl, but that leaves them nothing to remember.
Oh, let me alone.
No, Carl. They've nothing to remember. Because there was nothing about you that was good.
I didn't have a chance.
Chance? You say you didn't have a chance?
Certainly not.
Well, I don't want to waste my breath by pointing out the chances you did have.
I was forced into everything that happened. Forced, I say.
Were you?
Certainly I was.
Haven't you ever heard of free will?
Free will? Free will, you say? I haven't had a will of my own in the last 30 years.
Haven't you, Carl?
No. You know I haven't. I knew I was doing wrong. Sure, I knew it. I'd never have made my millions by being any other way.
Your millions. Did you enjoy them, Carl?
I was just beginning to
when I took charge of you. Is that it?
Yes.
Your millions aren't worth much here.
Oh, where am I?
Certainly you haven't lost your imagination. Where would you be? With fire on all sides and the smell of brimstone, and with me as your pilot on the river Styx.
Styx?
You remember, it's our largest river.
Where are you taking me?
I have a special assignment for you, Mr. Fisher. We have a certain reserved space for members like you down here.
Inferno. Tell me. Am I in Hades?
Does that surprise you?
No, I can't be. I didn't want to die. I wanted to do what was right, but I couldn't.
You didn't try.
I was going to try.
You've done nothing but evil for 30 years. You couldn't change now.
I could, I tell you, I could.
No, Carl.
I'll make a bargain with you, Satan.
Bargain? No one makes bargains with Satan.
Give me a chance. Let me go back. Let me live my life over. I'll change. I swear I will.
You'd never change.
I will. Let me go back. Let me show you. Let me prove I can do what's right.
All right, Carl. I'll bargain with you. It would at least relieve the dull monotony.
You give me a chance?
Yes, for 24 hours.
24 hours? Only 24 hours?
Yes. Do nothing but good for 24 hours, and I'll not return to claim you. But if you fail...
I won't fail. I won't.
It's up to you, Carl. It's entirely up to you. But remember, only 24 hours. Only 24 hours, Carl.
You really shouldn't have come tonight, Laura. You should rest.
I know. But I couldn't rest. Poor Carl. He needed someone so badly those last few days. And I was away. Never dreaming what was happening.
You mustn't blame yourself, Laura.
No, I can't help it. I feel I deserted my husband. Just when a man needs his wife most. There'll come a time, Dr. West, when I'll be afraid to come out here to the mausoleum. I wanted to come tonight to tell him goodbye.
Goodbye?
Yes. I loved my husband, David. Despite everything he did, he was the only one I ever cared for.
Here, my dear, I have the key. I say, Laura, it's not locked.
But I saw you lock it after the services this afternoon.
I did lock it. I'd swear I did.
Open the door.
Yes.
Do you have a light?
Yes. Pocket flash. There.
Oh, David.
Empty. The casket's empty.
David, for heaven's sakes, what's happened here?
I don't know, but Carl always said he'd come back.
What?
Yes. He told me once he had no fear of death because he knew he could always make a deal with Satan.
Carl told you that?
Yes. I laughed at him at the time, but now I wonder. I'd better go now, Laura. Sure you're feeling all right?
Yes, I know I won't sleep tonight.
You can relax. I can send you out a nurse if you like.
Oh, no. No, I'd rather be alone.
Well, if you need me, please don't hesitate to call.
Thank you, David.
Good night, my dear.
Good night, David. And thank you so much for being such a dear.
I'll call you in the morning. Good night.
That's strange. Yes. I'm not hearing things. That's an electric razor running. But it can't be. There's no one in the apartment but myself. Carl.
Yes, my dear, did you call me?
Carl.
Yes, Laura, what is it?
Carl. Are you really there?
What do you mean, am I really here? Of course I'm here. Heavens, I was right in the middle of my shaving.
Oh, no.
Laura, what's the matter with you? Why'd you call me?
No, Carl, please don't come any closer, please.
The world's gotten into you all of a sudden.
Darling, is it really you?
Really, me? Now, what are you talking about?
Carl, don't you know?
Don't I know what?
We buried you this afternoon.
Carl, don't look at me like that.
Buried me?
Yes.
Oh, darling, what's happened? Tell me what's happened.
I don't know. Something's wrong.
Carl.
My head. It's whirling. Dizzy. I don't remember what happened.
Oh, darling, you're alive. Warm. Breathing.
Yes, but I seem to have been away. It was so hot. There was a boat on a river, and a satin-lined casket, and... Oh, Laura.
Darling, you did come back. Dr. West said you would.
Dr. West?
Yes, David. He said you told him once you'd come back after you'd gone on.
Laura, I have been dead, haven't I?
Yes, Carl.
I remember now. I was sitting at my desk, sitting alone at night in my office, and then something happened.
You were shot. The back of the neck.
Everything stopped. The next thing I knew, I was riding in the bottom of a boat lined with silk. No. That wasn't the boat that was lined. It was the casket. He told me to move my hand and I'd feel it.
Who, Carl? Who told you?
It was the devil.
Carl.
Yeah. I died. Went to Hades. But I bargained with Satan. I bargained with him. He took me up, gave me 24 hours. 24 hours.
Darling, I don't understand.
24 hours to prove I could do good here on Earth.
How is it true? Can it be real?
Yes, it is true. It's real.
I can't believe it. Things like this just don't happen.
This happened.
But Carl, how?
I made a bargain, I tell you. A bargain with Satan. And I have a rendezvous to keep with him. In 24 hours.
I'm so confused, Carl. If only...
Who could that be?
I'll go see.
Oh, no. It's anyone we know. They won't understand. You go back into the bedroom, dear. I'll see who it is.
But the world's got to know sometime.
People will know soon enough. Please, dear. I'm too upset for a scene to try to explain to anyone tonight.
All right, my dear, if you wish.
Thank you, darling.
Just a moment. David.
I had to come back, Laura. I couldn't stay away.
David, please.
Forgive me, dearest. But I've waited so long.
David, please go.
No, not until I've talked to you.
Some other time.
I can't wait any longer, Laura. It's not fair for you to ask me to.
Not fair?
You know I love you, Laura. You've known it for months, years.
David.
You have known, haven't you?
Yes, but...
I've waited so long to have the right to tell you about my love. Now, I know it's not right to come to you on the night of your husband's funeral and say these things, but I must know, Laura. I must know.
I have nothing to say to you, David, nothing.
I know you were always madly in love with that criminal of a husband of yours, but that's over now. You'll have to forget him. Oh, remember, darling, you're a young woman yet. Your life is still ahead of you. You can't go on carrying a torch for someone who cared more about making $1 million than making you happy.
Please, David, don't say that.
I have a right to say it. Now, I've kept it in check all of these years, waiting and hoping. And now Carl is dead. You hear me? Dead. Dead. You belong to me now.
No, David. Not now or ever.
Yes, I say, you're mine. If anyone has a right to you, I have. After everything I've done to get you.
Will you go now, David?
Oh, Laura, I need you. Oh, Laura, please say you'll marry me.
No, David. I'll never marry.
But I know you care for me. I could make you learn to love me.
No, never. I've had nothing for you, David, but friendship. I'll never have more.
I know that's not true.
Don't say that.
It's not. You do care for me. I could tell by the way you kissed me. That's when I first began building my hopes.
Kissed you? When did I kiss you?
You haven't forgotten. The party in my penthouse. None more than 3 months ago.
Your birthday party?
Yes.
All the girls kissed you that night. If you'll remember, we even made a sort of game out of it, lined up like a bunch of high school girls to compliment our host.
Yes, but you meant more than just a compliment that night.
You imagined it.
Oh, no.
I kissed you just like the others, in full sight of my husband. And I might add, to his complete amusement.
Carl wasn't in the room. You waited until he'd left before you got into line.
Oh, nonsense, David.
No. I knew that night you cared for me. That's when I began planning to make you mine.
David, will you please go?
Not until you've told me you'll marry me.
I've told you I won't.
There's someone else.
Only my husband.
Someone else. Someone who's alive.
Please go, David.
What's that?
I want you to go.
What was that? In that other room?
Nothing.
What are
Nothing
you...
at all.
What are you doing?
I don't want you to ever come back here, David.
What are you doing?
I'm locking this door. I'm in no mood to have you go ransacking my place.
There's someone in that room.
David?
So. You couldn't wait until your husband was safely buried. Couldn't wait.
David.
Well, he won't have you. You hear me? He won't have you.
David. Please go now.
Very well. But I'm telling you this, Laura. He won't have you. Whoever he is, he'll never have you. I promise you that.
Carl? You hurt?
Yes.
Well?
Go ahead. Go ahead, Carl. She's been having an affair behind your back, hasn't she? She deserves to be killed, doesn't she? Well, go ahead and kill her.
I don't have to tell you, Carl. I've never cared for him.
Go ahead, Carl. Kill her. She's lying, don't you think?
No one but you, darling. Ever.
I can still tempt you, Carl. That's my job. That's how I keep my fires burning.
I know you believe me, Carl.
No, don't believe her. She's never lied to you before, but there's always a first time.
Darling, please don't stand there looking at me. Say something.
She wants you to say something. Well, go ahead. Say something.
Darling.
It's all right, dearest. I believe you. I wonder what people will say when I walk out into the world again.
Carl, don't you think it would be best for us to go away quietly? Someplace where we'd never be recognized?
No, Laura. I have a bargain to fulfill. Only until 3 this afternoon.
You'll spend that time with me then?
I'm sorry I can't. There's more to be done than probably either of us imagined.
Where are you going?
To the office first?
I'll go with you.
No, dear. I'll come back to you before I leave you again. To keep my rendezvous with Satan. Good morning, Miss Walling.
Good morning, Mr. Fisher. You're early this morning, Mr. Fisher. Mr. Fisher. Oh.
Confounded girl. Now she'll make a scene. I'll spend all morning explaining. Nothing doing. I'll lock myself in the office. West.
Come in, Carl. I've been waiting for you.
Sitting in my chair. at my desk.
Yes. This is your gun, I believe.
What's the meaning of this?
I'm prepared to make a bargain with you.
Bargain?
Yes.
What sort of a bargain?
You died without leaving a will. I have one here dated 3 months before your death. Sign it, the business becomes mine. And I'll permit you to take away half of your $7 million and Laura.
You permit me?
Yes. You couldn't operate your business now. People wouldn't want to do business with a dead man.
Do I look dead to you?
Don't be facetious. I'm serious. I know all about what happened to you. When I came back to see Laura last night, I heard you talking before I pushed the buzzer. I don't understand it all, but I'm prepared to give Laura up for your business and half your cash.
You killed me.
What?
You killed me.
Fisher, keep back.
I see it clearly now. I see now that Laura wasn't lying to me last night. She's never cared for you.
I warn you. Keep back, Fisher.
I remember what you said to her. You said, if anyone has a right to you, Laura, I have. After everything I've done to get you.
This gun is loaded, Carl.
Yes, I see it all clearly now.
Stay back. Stay away from me.
The night she kissed you at the party. Remember what you said about that last night? That was the night you began planning to make her yours.
If you come any nearer, I'll shoot.
I'm not going to harm you, Dr. West.
You'd like to get your hands on this gun. You'd like to kill me, wouldn't you?
Kill you? No, I can't kill you. I've made a bargain not to.
Then keep back.
I could kill you, though. I've been proclaimed legally dead, you know. You can't hang a dead man.
Keep back. One step farther and I'll shoot.
I told you I don't intend to harm you.
Stop where you are.
I just want you to take a good look at me, Doctor.
Stop. Not one step farther. Not one step farther.
Laura.
Oh, darling, are you hurt?
It's nothing.
He shot you, Carl.
Laura. That gun in your hand.
I followed you here. I don't know why I brought the gun.
Laura. You killed him.
Oh, darling.
Give it to me.
No.
Give it to me. Give it to me.
Carl, you must get to a doctor.
No. Look at the clock. No time for a doctor.
You're hurt badly.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Give me that gun.
Carl.
Give it to me. There. Now they'll think we shot each other.
Carl! 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 Oh, my darling. My darling.
You have won your bargain, Carl Fisher. There's no place here for you now.
You have heard Rendezvous with Satan, tonight's original tale of dark fantasy by Scott Bishop, originating in the studios of WKY. Ben Morris was Carl Fisher, Blois Wright played Dr. David West, Eleanor Naylor Corrin was Laura Fisher, Fred Wayne took the part of Satan, Muir Height was heard as Reverend Brooks, and Georgiana Cook Height played the secretary. Next Friday at this time, listen for Scott Bishop's I Am Your Brother. Tom Paxton speaking. Dark Fantasy comes to you each Friday night from Oklahoma City. This is the National Broadcasting Company.
Ionized Yeast presents Lights Out. Everybody. It is later than you think. Lights Out brings you stories of the supernatural and the supernormal, dramatizing the fantasies and the mysteries of the unknown. We tell you this frankly. So if you wish to avoid the excitement and tension of these imaginative plays, we urge you calmly, but sincerely, to turn off your radio now.
This is our Jobler. I want to urge you particularly to stay with us after the play is over tonight, for a reason you won't regret. Today we have a simple story. As simple as a bullet hole through a man's heart or a knife to his heart. But first, Frank Martin.
Why do we hear more and more about the importance of vitamin B1 and iron? Because by getting more of these two substances, thousands who needed them have gained glorious new pep and strength and pounds, new enjoyment of life. And remember, friends, ironized yeast tablets give you both these vital substances. So, if more vitamin B1 and iron is what you need, and if these deficiencies are making you thin and weak, jittery and tired out, get ironized yeast tablets right away. Start taking them tonight. See if you're not surprised at the wonderful difference in the way you look and feel and act. That's right. It's the one and only ironized yeast tablets you want. And now, lights out. Everybody.
You know, Al, I kind of wish I had a book.
Huh? What do you say?
I said I wish I had a book.
Yeah?
Well, I tell you I do.
What do you want with a book?
What do you think? To throw it at your fat head. Don't get so funny. Sitting here in this lousy shack hour after hour, waiting. I tell you, it's enough to drive a man crazy.
What's the matter, Professor? You begin to remember those three guys you'll knock off in prison?
Shut up, shut your face, shut up.
A guy like you got too much reading in your head and not enough money inside where it counts. You never get no place in the Rockies.
I'll get as far as you will, you cold-blooded.
Shut your mouth. What you need is a ball, you bet your life. Yes, sir, I tell you this.
Wait.
Huh?
Listen.
What's the matter with you?
I thought I heard...
Heard what?
I thought I heard outside. Maybe we ought to...
Oh, stay where you are. I'll go. Can't do something. Nobody there.
I thought I heard...
You hear nothing, see nothing.
I suppose not.
You got the jitters, you're trying to give them to me, huh?
I tell you, I thought I heard something.
Well, stop thinking. This place is perfect hideout. Nobody know about it but you and me and Duke.
Duke? When the devil's he?
Don't worry, Duke will get here.
But will he?
What do you mean, will he?
That's a lot of dough, $50,000.
Oh, you think maybe Duke pull a double cross, huh?
I'm not saying he will. I'm just saying that 50,000 is a lot of money.
Listen, 10 years in Alcatraz, I was in the same cell block as Duke. You know that?
Well,
I get to know that guy inside and out. I know every idea he got in his head.
And I suppose double-crossing isn't among those ideas, eh?
Listen, Duke is one strong guy, see? Lots of muscle, lots of nerve. One tough guy. He got so much nerve and so much muscle, there ain't no room for the double cross.
Yes, I suppose you're right.
Sure, I'm right. I'm always right. That's why you and me and Duke is in the big door now. I'm always right. And just because I'm right, in a little while, we three are going to have another 50 grand to split up, see? How do you like that, Professor?
Splitting up dough, I always like that.
Sure, I never seen nobody like the dough the way you do. But you still got the first dollar you ever make in the rocket, huh?
Wait.
What's the matter now? You got the jumps again?
No. Listen.
Oh, that's adjusted aim.
Oh, yeah.
You got a lot of weeks in it, Professor?
3 days.
Yeah, a lot of good is going to do it as soon as the Duke gets here, eh, Professor? A lot of good is going to do it at stop stuff. A lot of good.
I gotta stop crying. I gotta. My eyes, day after day. How many days it has been? So dark in here. If I could only have a little light, just a little. I gotta stop crying. I gotta think. What's the use of thinking? They'll kill me. I know they will if they don't listen to me. I don't want to die.
Crying. That dame's making me sick. Why don't you stop? Been going on like that for days.
Don't worry, Professor. She stops crying pretty soon. You bet your life. You wait till Duke gets here with a 50 grand.
Yeah? And maybe he won't.
Oh, what do you mean he won't? The boss said he pays 50 grand for knocking off this double-crossing dame. And 50 grand is what we're going to get.
50 grand?
Yeah, and a cheap at the price. If that dame blew off her mouth like she says she's gonna do, the boss is going up to Alcatraz for 20 years. 50 grand for saving 20 years out of guy's life. Plenty cheap, I bet you lie.
But that dame, she's got a lot of friends.
What difference that make to us? Nobody ever tied us up with the others we knock off for boss before, did they?
No.
You leave it to the dude. He's one smart guy. When he finds the shack over the river, he find a gold mine. You knock him on the head, you drop him in the river, under the ground they go. They never come up again, bet you lie.
Yes, that's true. They never do come up, do they?
No, not in 1,000 years. The river on this ground, she runs deep and fast. Nobody we ever throw in ever come up again. Nobody.
When I press my ear against the wall, I can hear the water running. Like it was a river under the ground. There used to be a river near the house when I was a little girl. I used to play near the water. And there was sun and light. I gotta see the light again. I got it. How long have I been here? I never see anybody. I never hear them. Just the water running far below. No, I won't listen anymore. If they'd only let me talk to them, if they'd only let me make a deal, I wouldn't testify against them. I wouldn't. I want to live. I gotta live. Oh, I'm so scared. I can't be scared. If I start being scared, I'll go on getting more and more scared. I'll begin to see things in the dark. The dark is full of awful things. No, I mustn't think of it. I'll go crazy thinking. I mustn't be scared. I mustn't be scared.
Okay, Professor, a 4 for you, and 1 for me. Ring 'em and weave.
Super, king's up, huh?
You bet.
Wait a minute, hands off the cash, pal. Read these cards and wait.
Oh, my God, 3 queens.
Thank you.
He dropped 4 cards, he gets 3 queens. Hey, you got a lot.
Have I?
Sure. Meeting up with me and Duke.
Duke, where the devil is he?
Oh, you start that again. I tell you, Duke, get here. 1 o'clock. That's 3 more hours.
Yeah, but what if he doesn't get here?
I told you before, the dame goes in the river, we scrum out of here.
But Duke said not to touch her until he got here.
Yeah, but me, I ain't taking no chances waiting around there anymore. Only time dames they don't talk is when they're under the ground or under the river.
Yeah.
3 hours from now, if the Duke come back with the boss's door or not, in the river that dame goes, and that's that. And the river, she cover up everything. Everything. You bet.
But I was smart. Smart getting into the racket. Easy money. Yeah. Smart. But now they're going to kill me. Oh, my head, it hurts so. I must be going crazy. No, I mustn't think like that. So quiet in here. If I could only hear someone saying something, saying anything, I wouldn't feel as if I was going crazy. I wouldn't think that all the world is dead and I'm alone. I hear something. No, it can't be. I hear voices. People, they've come to help me. Listen, everybody. Listen, here I am. Here I am in here. Listen to me. Help me. Help. They've gone. There's nobody. In my head. It was all in my head. I'm going crazy. I am. Oh, help me. Somebody help me. I gotta get out of here where it's light, where the sun's shining. Listen to me, somebody. I'm going crazy here in the dark. Help me. Help me. Help me.
I will.
Voice. I hear it again in my head.
I will help thee, my lady.
No. There's nobody here.
I tell thee, I will help, my lady.
There's nobody here. I know there isn't. No door open, no light.
I come to thee from darkness.
There's nobody here. I know. No, the place is so small. You're not here. Here. No. There's no one. No one.
I tell thee, I will help thee.
But I hear that voice. so clear.
Look before thee, my lady. The fear should not be thine.
I can't quite make out. Who are you?
My name, perhaps thou hast heard the name before, is Philippe de Martival.
Philippe de...
Her senses have left her. Better so. There's bloody work to do.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think you and I and everyone else at this point would welcome the reality of an interruption about something that is real. The reality of taking a deep breath and listening to the problems of keeping healthy in wartime. Meantime, girls, are you short on vitamin B1 and iron? Are these deficiencies what's making you say,
I never have any fun anymore. I've lost weight and I'm so jittery and tired out all the time. I just never want to do anything these days. Honestly, I don't know what to do.
if more vitamin B1 and iron is all you need, do this. Try ironized yeast tablets. They give you both vital substances, and believe you me, they are vital. Because when you don't get enough vitamin B1 from the food you eat, you may lose your appetite, not eat all you need. Or what you do eat may not do you the good it should. And when you don't get enough iron from your food, you may be weak and pale. You may feel only half alive.
Sounds reasonable. And you say ironized yeast tablets supply both vitamin B1 and iron?
Right. It's ironized yeast and its wonderful two-way health that's been of such amazing benefit to so many, many men and women with these deficiencies. So try ironized yeast tablets if you need more vitamin B1 and iron. Then see if before long you aren't saying,
It's a thrill to look so good and feel so good. I've gained pounds. My jitters are gone. My friends say I'm like a new person. How glad I am I tried ironized yeast tablets.
And now back to Lights Out and our story of the girl and the gangster.
What's the matter, Professor? You think you're going to find nerve in the bottle?
And drink with her, please.
Okay.
He said he'd be here by 1 o'clock.
He were.
It's half an hour to 1 now.
So there's still a half hour.
Something went wrong.
I mean, it's something wrong in your head. Duke will be here. I bet you 10 grand on that.
But 1 o'clock?
It's 30 minutes from now, so shut up your face and quit squawking. You make a mistake.
No, wait, where are you going?
Out to the road. Too much yelling here.
No, wait, don't go. You greasy rat, you're running out on me. I haven't got nerve, huh? Got nerve for anything as long as there's money in it. Said I could never make money, huh? I'll show him $500,000. Like $500,000 by the time I quit this lousy racket. $500,000, I'll be able to buy anything from... Blasted clock. What time? 1:45. 15 more minutes. He's got to get here. He's got to. If he doesn't, Al will want me to help him kill her. What's the matter with me? Duke will get here. He always gets here, sure. He'll do the job. Duke likes killing. Cold. The door must be... No, the door's closed. Al must have come in. Al, is that you?
De Martival.
Huh? Huh?
De Martival.
Who said that? I see no one.
I am here.
You? Go where?
The coldness at thy side.
Oh, that bottle. I've had too much yet. That's too much.
Weak. Aye, worm-like thing.
Voice I do hear. Blasted bottle. What voice is in my head, will you? Not mine, not mine, not mine.
Pray to thy God.
Huh?
I did hear, I heard. Pray to thy God.
There is someone here. I can't see you, but you are here, aren't you?
I came back in her agony.
I hear you, and yet you aren't here. Oh, what's wrong with me? Things are what they are. There's no one who can talk without being.
Use your eyes to see.
Huh? Oh. Yes. Yes, I see you. You've been hiding my eyes. Yes, I see you. Tell me, what do you want? Who are you? How did you get in here?
Out of the darkness. Through her agony.
Darkness? Agony? What are you talking about? Oh, My eyes, I can hardly see you, blurred.
I'm weary of you.
Weary of me? What's that? Something in your hand? Yes, I see it. It's getting clearer and clearer. Oh. What could that be? A bow. A bow? What do you guys do with it?
I fit the...
No, don't drop that. Stop pointing that thing at me, the arrow. It might... Oh!
Done. The worm no longer squirms.
Hey, Professor, I think the Duke is coming. I begin to see the headlines on a car down the road about a mile away. Hey, Professor, what's the matter? You don't... Well, he ain't here, eh, Professor? In the other room, I bet, hiding under the bed, eh? Well, I think I go in and... And that's what's the use. What? Win. The door, she's shut. What's the matter with me? Me, I don't get a jump. I'm afraid of nothing. Hey, Professor, come on out of the room there. Wake up, I want to talk to you.
There is little time for talk.
Who said that? Professor, that you? Oh, yeah, I see you. Don't put your hand on the floor. Come on, you get up. Get up or I kick your face in. Come on, get up. Professor, who do that to you?
To Martagal.
Stand where you are.
Yes.
I got a gun on you. Stand still or I kill you.
Yes.
All right now, wise guy. I'm gonna find out what you look like. Come on in closer to the light.
No.
Listen, smart guy. I don't know how you get in here. I don't know what your racket is. You listen to me. My name is Alcilotti. Maybe you heard that name before, eh?
No.
No, yes. Talk a word. Who are you? What are you doing here? Come on across to the light.
I grow weary.
You grow what? What are you talking about? Come on closer to the light, I tell you. And now keep your hands up. Up, I tell you. What do you think you're doing? Keep them up. I tell you, crazy. I'm gonna die on you. I'll blow you full of holes. What's the thing is on your hand? Drop it, I tell you. Drop it. Okay. You're still standing there.
Meet thy God.
Meet my... What's the matter with you? What do you set up for? Why? I get it. You got a bulletproof vest on, eh? Okay, wise guy, you ain't got no vest on your head. I'm gonna blow... No, wait. What you doing? Wait a minute. Put down that...
So, the worm, the rat, one more.
Professor, open up in there. Duke, open up. It's about time you guys woke up. Oh, what's the matter with you guys? Why don't you put on some light?
Put on some light?
Yeah, that's what I said, lights. How, where are you?
Me, I'm here.
What's the matter with you guys? Saving dough and kerosene or something? Come on, light the lamps.
We can see.
Oh, yeah? It's one of you guys owls. Now quit the gagging and put on some lights. We gotta work fast.
It is time.
Oh, yeah, that's what you think. We gotta knock off the dame and get out of here quick.
There's time.
What are you guys doing? Putting on a further act? I said we gotta get out of here quick, and I mean quick. Well, maybe you guys want to fry in the chair, but I don't.
There is a time.
Stop saying that. What's the matter with you guys?
There is time.
Oh, I get it. You've been pouring the stuff down here, the both of you. Why, you're so stiff you don't know whether you're coming or going.
Coming or going?
You lousy rats. I had to blow the both of you apart. Me, I'm doing all the work. And what are you guys doing? Filling your insides full of cheap liquor like a couple of bindle snips. Now, come on. Get out your rod and let's get this over with.
Get this over with?
Yeah, over with the dame. We gotta get rid of her quick.
Rid of her quick?
Stop jabbering every word I say back at me. You hopheads. The boss gave me the dough, 50 grand. Now, we gotta get that dame into the river and quick.
Dame?
Yeah, dame. That screaming, double-crossing dame. Well, maybe you guys don't remember why we came out here. Maybe you think you came out here for a gin party, huh? Now, come on. Get out your gat and let's get going and get rid of that twist.
No.
No. What do you mean, no?
Hey, wait a minute. You guys can't be that drunk. You're up to something. All right. Let's have it. Well, let's have it. What are you up to? What are you trying to pull? Come on, let's have a light in here. Let's see what you mugs are looking like. Well, are you deep? Light a candle.
Light?
Okay, I'll light one myself. But I'm warning you, mugs, don't start nothing. My rod works in the dark just as well as yours. Where's that candle? Well, answer me, where's the candle? Okay, just wait till I get a light. I'll make you guys talk. Yeah, here it is. It's a match. Yeah. Now I'm gonna see what's eating you guys. Okay, now, Al, I want you... Al, will I... Oh, there you are. What are you doing standing there against the wall? Yeah, you, Professor. What's the matter with you guys? Why don't you say something? Well, quit staring at me without saying nothing. Okay, I'll come over there, and I'll show you. Professor. Throats. Who did it to you, Al? Who did it? What?
The martyr valve.
Who said that? Answer me, who said that? I see you standing there. I see you. You did this to Al and the Professor. You did it. Why? Why did you do it? No, stand where you are. I got a gat on you. I'll talk fast or I'll blow you apart. Come on, tell me why you did it.
I came through her agony out of the darkness.
What? What'd you say?
And you died. I returned.
I died? You expect to knock me off too, huh? Stay where you are. Stay where you are. That'll stop you. You're gonna kill me too, huh? Well, why don't you do it now? You're still standing there. I shot you. You're dead. Like they're dead. But they talked to me when I came in before. And they must have been dead then. How could they have... No, stay back, I tell you. You're dead. And they're dead. And dead don't talk. Don't move. What are you pointing at me? What are you going to do with that thing? Don't point it at me. I ain't done nothing. I ain't...
The worm, the rat, the snake. Finished.
Open up in there. Come on, Duke. Al, whoever else is in there. You haven't got a chance. Come on, let me coming in now. All right, boys, come on. Careful, boys. There they are. Put him up, you. Put him up. Chief, what is it? What? Look at him. Ooh.
Dead. All three of them. And each with an arrow through his throat.
Doctor, how is she?
It's all right, Mr. Martyrs. Your daughter's going to be all right. Nothing physically wrong.
Thank heaven.
It was most fortunate the police got there when they did. Another few hours in the horror of that darkness and her mind... Well, I repeat, it was most fortunate.
But I heard through the door.
You're referring to her cries. Let me assure you that it's nothing. It was nothing but hysteria, a reaction to her horrible experience, that's all. But she'll be all right, you can believe me.
My poor little Ruthie. I hadn't seen her for years. And to find her again this way.
Oh, Mr. Martyrs, there's something I would like to ask you if you don't mind.
So? What is it, Doctor?
In her hysteria, your daughter kept repeating a name. I've been wondering whether you can think of any reason for her saying it.
Name? Name? What name?
She kept saying it over and over again. I'm not quite sure, but I think it was... Yes, it was... Philippe de Martival.
Philippe de Martival?
Yes. Could he have had anything to do with what took place?
Oh, no, of course not. Philippe de Martival was an ancestor of mine, lived back in the days of the Norman Conquest, over 850 years ago. Oh, no. He had nothing to do with all this.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Claudette Colbert. If some of you are surprised at this sudden interruption of mine, please bear in mind that your neighbor's life or the life of that boy down the street has been far more drastically interrupted by this war. This interruption is not to ask you businessmen to close up your offices and tie hand grenades on your belts, take a bayonet in your hand and climb on an invasion barge. This interruption is not to ask you housewives to close up your homes, or you mothers to send your children away to a safe place in the country, while you and I shoulder a gun and go to join our husbands on some bloody battlefield of this world war. No. Others are doing the fighting and the dying for us. All you are being asked to do, for a period of 3 weeks, is to divert every cent which you don't absolutely need for food, shelter, and other necessities of life into the purchase of extra war bonds. Your government needs $13 billion at once. Each bond that you will buy during these 3 weeks will be not only an investment, but an insurance policy that our fathers and brothers and sons in the service will have every bullet and bomb and ship and tank and plane they will need in the coming invasion to win the fight for the sort of world you want to live in.
Thank you, Claudette Colbert. Now, Mr. Obler, getting back to tonight's play, wouldn't it be nice if our ancestors could avenge us? I haven't met any ancient ghosts ready to do battle for me.
On the contrary, Frank, your ancestors battle for you every waking moment. I mean that literally. The freedoms you and all the rest of us enjoy right now, they came about not because we fought for them, but because somewhere in the past, some of our ancestors in this human family had the courage to fight for a better future. If we have to fight anew for that now, well, it doesn't take away the glory of the past battle. And since some of us still have some measure of freedom now, in spirit at least, those ancestors are fighting with us and for us.
And next week?
Well, a man is on trial for his life accused of murder. As he waits for the jury to come in, he tries to reason out the events which led him into the predicament. The play propounds the interesting question as to whether the evil, such as Hitlerian, that is loose in the world today is a living thing. In other words, whether there is such a thing as evil which makes men evil, or whether evil comes from within men. But that's next week.
Yes, tune in next Tuesday again for Arch Obler's Kill. And if you need more vitamin B1 and iron, be sure to try ironized yeast, the one and only ironized yeast, with the big letters IY on the package and on each tablet.
The National Broadcasting Company presents Lights Out, a summer revival of some of the best stories in the series which many of our listeners will remember. Tonight's story, the fourth in the current series, is called The Battle of the Magicians.
Lights out, everybody. This is the witching hour. It is the hour when dogs howl and evil is let loose on a sleeping world. Sit in the dark now and listen to Lights Out.
But, Mr. Saladin, is it true?
True? What makes the thing true, Irene? Because you believe in it? Or because a million others believe in it? Or, I can tell you this. The Penal Code of Haiti contains a section promising death to any who create zombies. And if the sober lawmakers of the country believe enough of it to put it into their books of law, well then...
But it's impossible to raise the dead, Mr. Saladin.
Impossible? I wonder. The folklore of every country is full of tales of bringing the dead back to life, bringing them back to serve the living. There are tales of vampires, ghosts, werewolves.
But they're superstitions. Surely you don't...
Who am I, my dear Irene, to say where truth ends and superstition begins?
I'd like to know some more about zombies.
I've told you all that is known of them. How they are living, yet not living, dead. How they are summoned from the grave by the black magic of some sorcerer. How they must do his bidding until he wearies of them.
But must these poor dead people... Well, I mean, isn't there ever any rest for them? Can't they...
Can they not die again? Yes. There is a way. Zombies eat, you know, even as human beings do. But only when they are fed. They will not seek food for themselves. And if they eat salt, if anything containing salt so much as passes a zombie's lips, then he must return forthwith to his grave.
Oh, but Mr. Saladin...
That's the tale, Irene. I do not make it up.
But...
Look you, these creatures of the darkness, these unholy beings of superstition, they must obey laws. Nature has its laws, so there are laws of the supernatural. Immutable laws that all its creatures must obey, even as we creatures of nature must obey ours. You speak of superstition.
But superstition is just belief.
It is so. But we have been taught only in recent years to believe in certain things that science has learned. The germ theory of disease, for example.
But that's true, Mr. Saladin.
Perhaps, yes. I do not deny it. There's ample proof. There's also ample proof of the existence of supernatural beings, if one will take the trouble to look for it.
Not proof.
Proof indeed. But, it appears we have a visitor, Irene.
Yes, sir. I'll see who it is, Mr. Saladin. Mr. Joseph Warner, president of Acme Airlines, Mr. Saladin.
So? Show him in then, please.
Yes, sir. Mr. Saladin will see you, Mr. Warner.
Thank you.
Good morning to you, Mr. Warner.
You're Saladin?
Saladin, yes.
You're some kind of detective.
Some people have been, shall I say, kind enough to describe me as an investigator.
I hear that you're good.
Thank you. Won't you sit down? And so you have come to consult me about the recent wrecks of your airplanes, Mr. Warner.
How did you... Oh, yes, the newspapers, of course. Well, that's right, Mr. Saladin.
So?
You read about that one yesterday?
Yes.
14 killed, including the crew of 3. Absolutely no explanation for it.
Except what you know, Mr. Warner.
Well, what?
I said except what you know about it.
What do you mean?
You would not have come to me, Mr. Warner, unless... Well, suppose you explain.
I'd like to know how you knew that.
It is my business, sir. Yes, Irene?
The window washer, Mr. Saladin. Can he come through your office?
Very well. One moment, Mr. Warner.
Excuse it, please. I gotta get the windows washed.
That is a job I would not like very well, I'm afraid, Mr. Warner. But to your business. You, received a warning,
Yes, I received it. How did you know that?
I have some knowledge of the ways in which Dr. Ehrlich works, Mr. Warner.
Ehrlich? That's the name.
I was rather certain. You may read the letter. It was a letter, I assume.
Yes. There were 2 of them. The first one a week ago. It said, this Dr. Ehrlich had need of $100,000, and the letter warned if I didn't come across, one of our ships would be wrecked.
And you assumed this was, what does one say, a crank letter, and did nothing about it?
That's right. We get a lot of fool letters.
And because you took that attitude, 14 people are dead. Horribly dead.
Yes.
You said there were 2 letters.
Here's the other one.
Today, the tornado. Take warning. And Erlich's signature. The Tornado was the name of the airplane that crashed.
Yes, John Elliott was piloting it. The oldest, safest pilot on the line. I can't understand it.
I can, Mr. Warner.
You can?
Tell me, when did you receive this letter?
About 5 minutes before the flash came that the tornado had crashed.
He timed it very well.
Yes,
Did you make any effort to trace this letter?
No, well, there was so much excitement around the office.
Of course. And so what do you wish me to do?
I haven't given this to the police, Mr. Saladin. The publicity, you know. People would think it's easy to smash one of our airliners. You understand?
Yes. You wish me to find Ehrlich, to...
What you do with him, Mr. Saladin, is no concern of mine, provided no more such things occur.
Mr. Warner, I know Ehrlich of old. His life is forfeit 1,000 times older. But you yourselves have an old proverb. first catch your rabbit.
You catch him, Saladin. It'll be worth your while.
Yes. Yes, it will be very much worth my while, my friend.
Can you get to work at once, Mr. Saladin? Well, you can understand. We're upset.
I understand. I promise nothing, Mr. Warner, except that I will try. No man may do more.
Oh, that's all that I can ask. You'll go after him, then?
It is agreed.
Good. You, have a cigar? What's this?
Let me see that. Let me see it.
How the devil did that get in my pocket?
Huh. Read it yourself, Mr. Warner.
Oh, yes. You have been very foolish to go to Saladin. Now, your fate is sealed. I will destroy your airplanes one by one. And when the time comes, yourself. I have fought with Saladin before, as he well knows. This time is the last, Eric.
So, my friend, you have brought upon yourself.
He knows. How could he?
Down on the floor, quick! Score one for Saladin, I think.
But what
Our delightful friend, the window washer. I just caught sight of... Let us see what has happened.
Good Lord, Saladin, do you think...
A crowd gathers in the street below. Morbid gazers on sudden death.
O'clock, Mr. Saladin.
Thank you, Irene. If you are ready.
You won't hurt me, Mr. Saladin.
I give you my word, Irene.
I'm afraid.
You need have no fear. No harm can come to you while I live.
I do want to help you, Mr. Saladin. Only...
Listen to me one moment, Irene. Of 50 girls who applied for this position, I selected you. I've not told you why.
No, I never could understand.
It was for one reason, Irene. You have the little, oh so very little, psychic spark that is lacking in all the other ones who came. You do not know it yourself, but Saladin knows. I must use you, but I shall not unless you consent wholeheartedly.
I'll do it, Mr. Saladin. I trust you.
You will not lose by it, my child. Look then, we have a little time. Sit here. Sit comfortably. So, now we begin. Look into the crystal. Look deep into it, my child. Say over and over to yourself, early, early,
Early,
early,
early, early. Ehrlich. Ehrlich.
Go and seek out the soul of Erlich the magician while he sleeps. Go and find him, Irene. Find Erlich. Find Erlich. Search deep in the crystal globe. Erlich.
Ehrlich.
Erlich.
Ehrlich.
Who calls Erlich?
It is I, Saladin, that calls Erlich.
What do you want, Saladin?
You will tell me where I shall find you, Erlich.
No, I shall not.
You will tell Erlich.
No.
I am master of your soul that wanders now while your body sleeps, Erlich. You will tell me where to find you.
I will not.
Tell me.
No. No.
Tell me.
In the tower. In the tower. I will not tell more.
You will, Erlich. Tell me.
In the tower. The highest tower of all.
Ah. And where is it, this tower?
I will not tell more. I will not.
Tell, Erlich.
I will not. I will not tell.
I say you shall, Erlich.
I will not tell.
Beware, your power wanes now, Saladin.
Be sure you will not remember what you have told Alec when you awake.
I will remember.
By the 5 names I commanded, Alec, you will not remember.
I will not remember.
Alec. Alec. Alec.
Awake now, Irene. Awake, Irene. Awake.
Are you all ready now, Mr. Saladin?
Just sit quietly and rest, my child. So, Alec, I think perhaps we shall have a little talk together.
Hello, LeBlanc in trip 5. Radio check, please.
KCT to LeBlanc and trip 5 on the line. Okay.
LeBlanc to KCT. How are you, Shorty?
KCT to LeBlanc. Okay, Frenchie. Who's your pilot today?
LeBlanc to KCT. I do not know yet. Charlie Butler is sick all of a sudden. That is what I wait for.
KCT to LeBlanc. Better see your records are straight before you take off, Frenchie.
LeBlanc to KCT. That is not my business, Shorty, my friend. I am just co-pilot. I pull up the landing gear, sometimes land. I just go along for the ride.
KCT to LeBlanc. Okay, Frenchie. Jazz your motors when your pilot's ready. I'll check you off. That's all, KCT.
Are you the co-pilot on this trip?
You scare me a little bit. Yes, sir. You are a pilot?
I am the pilot. Yes. We are ready to take off.
We are ready long time. Your papers are all right?
The manifest is all right. Yes.
I am Francis Leblanc.
Yes.
Well,
KCT to LeBlanc on the line. Okay to take off. Ceiling unlimited. Visibility unlimited. Temperature 44. Dew point 28. Barometer 29-90. Okay to take off. KCT to LeBlanc. Bye.
LeBlanc to KCT. Merci, Shorty. I see you Thursday. LeBlanc to KCT. Bye.
Happy landings, Frenchie.
Pardonnez-moi, monsieur. You want to take off, eh?
I will take off. Yes.
Oui, voilà.
Up gear.
Up gear, sir.
You have checked everything, LeBlanc.
Oui, I have checked everything. We are all right. Just long buggy ride. 10 passengers, mail, express.
Right.
How you like this plane, huh?
All right.
Excuse me, I do not think I catch your name, please.
My name is Ott. Edward Ott.
I am pleased to meet you, Monsieur Ott. You know what? I think I remember that name. There was a pilot named Ott that died 2 weeks ago on east end of the line.
Is that so?
Oui, it is so. He is a relative of you, Monsieur Ott?
No, he is not relative.
So? You like me to fly her a little while?
No. I am pilot of this ship. I will do the flying.
Ça va, monsieur.
So, you did find me after all, Saladin. The very clever Saladin. Well, I think this time the very clever Saladin has had his last adventure, no?
I do not believe you will win, Alec.
No? I do, my dear enemy. I have not time now to find out you learned where my laboratory is, but there is time enough for that.
It is simple enough, Alec. You talked in your sleep, you see.
I remember now. I knew I had dreamed.
But I forbade you to remember, Alec.
Yeah, well, one little victory. I've waited a long time for this, Saladin.
Yes, and failed a great many times.
I will not fail this time.
What is written is written. I should be interested in how you caused that airplane to crash yesterday, Alec.
Yes. It was so simple, Saladin. I am amazed at a man of your attainment.
I think I know.
Well, I shall show you very soon. You will not tell anyone about it, I think.
I wonder.
They said there was no clue to the crash, Saladin.
Yes.
Would you like to know how?
I think I know.
Oh? Well,
you too know something of black magic?
I know a great deal of black magic, my friend. Shall I show you? Are you afraid of snakes, Saladin?
No, Eric.
Let us see. This bit of paper. Twist it. So. And you see it is but paper, Saladin. But now, look at it.
A cobra. You are clever, Alec. But look now. Harmless paper again.
No.
I am not entirely powerless, Alec, even though my hands are bound.
How did you? I thought that only one man in the world.
Perhaps I am the man, Alec. Look at the paper closely again.
I fear I underestimate.
You see? It really is the snake, Alec.
Curse you! I'll have your heart for that.
Perhaps. But perhaps you had better get to your zombies again.
Zombies? How did you know?
It is possible that I read your mind, Alec.
So. Well, you have guessed it. I told that fool Warner that I would smash every one of his planes. Now, even now, he is about to lose another.
So? And how do you propose to do it, may I ask?
Read my mind, Saladin.
You challenge me?
Yes.
Very well, then. I read this. A living dead man is at the controls of the ship you intend to destroy. I do not know how you propose to control him. Radio. So he is to crash the ship full of passengers near an airport where all can see. I wonder...
Saladin, until now I have regarded you as a meddler. A man foolishly staking his life against great odds. I am not so sure of the odds now. Saladin, you and I...
No, Alec. Between you and me, there can be nothing but enmity. We are set apart to fight one another forever.
Between us, we could rule the world. Tomorrow, Saladin.
No, between us, there is always war.
Well, so be it, then. But look for no mercy from me. I will kill you as I would a rat, Saladin.
Agreed, if you can.
LeBlanc in 25. LeBlanc in 25. To Chicago. Special weather report, please. LeBlanc in 5. Bye for Chicago.
So, the first contact.
That is the ship, then?
That is the ship, yes.
That did not sound like the voice of a zombie, Alec.
No. That is Miller, the co-pilot. He does the bidding of my dead man.
So,
and now the little drama begins. Will you listen?
It is your drama. Now.
Quite so, my friend. I must get to work. Ehrlich, calling pilot up in trip 5, Acme Airlines. Ehrlich, calling pilot up in trip 5, Acme Airlines.
Out in trip 5. I hear you.
Give your position.
5 miles southeast of Chicago.
Good. You will do as I tell you.
I will do as you tell me. Who is speaking, please? What is enough from you? Be silent. Yes, sir, but...
You are under pilot's orders, LeBlanc. You will do as you are told.
Oh, you sacre... Silent. Yes, sir, but... Yes, sir.
Now up. When you arrive above the Chicago airport, you are to circle the field 3 times full motor.
I am to circle the field 3 times full motor.
And then when I give the word, you are to climb to 2,000 feet.
I am to climb to 2,000 feet.
And then I will tell you when.
You will tell me when.
And you will dive the ship full motor into the ground in the center of the field.
I will dive the ship full motor into the center of the field.
That is all.
I know. Who is it that makes the...
Silence him.
You have thought of everything, Eric.
Yes. This pilot, he died 2 weeks ago. I secured his body.
You add grave robbery to your other crimes.
But of course, I must have one that was a pilot. And he obeys without question, you see.
So far, yes. But you have not won yet.
I am close enough, Saladin.
I wonder.
Hut! Report your position.
Southwest of Chicago Airport. I can see the field.
Good. You are ready?
I am ready.
Your co-pilot?
He is here. He will not interfere.
Report when you are over the field.
I will report when I am over the field.
Alec, what would you do if I told your zombie what to do?
Hut! You are to obey only Alec's commands.
I will obey only Alec's commands.
Do you mind if I talk to him?
Go ahead and try.
Leblanc? Leblanc?
Of course.
Do you hear me, Leblanc?
I hear you.
Est-ce que vous avez un morceau de dessert?
Dessert, monsieur?
Dessert, oui.
Peut-être, monsieur, mais pourquoi?
Stop. What did you say to him, Saladin?
You do not speak French, then, Alec?
Of course. Certainly.
Then you know that I asked him merely if there was anything he could do. And he replied that he could not.
Of course. But why did you...
I'm afraid that you are about to win, Alec.
You admit it, then?
I am sorry.
It is too late now. It is too late, Saladin. I offered to join forces with you once. But now, I am the master.
Hot reporting. I am over Chicago Airport now.
Good. Begin your circle.
I will begin my circles.
Now, friend Saladin, we shall see. Perhaps we shall even hear the screams. The dying screams of the passengers in this doomed ship. It is a wonderful invention, this radio. True magic.
Yes, it is true magic.
You will tell me when you are ready, Eric.
I will tell you. Make your circles.
I am making a circle.
Do they see you on the field below?
Many people are coming out to watch.
Good. We will give them a show.
We will give them a show.
Leblanc. Leblanc.
Oui, monsieur?
You may speak to him as you wish, Saladin. It is too late now, and he is powerless.
Yes, I am afraid so, but... Leblanc, avez-vous des selles?
Oui, monsieur. Il y a des petits grains ici de mon déjeuner, mais pourquoi?
Écoutez, le pilote, c'est un loup-garou.
Ah, c'est vrai, monsieur, mais...
Écoutez, mettez le sel sur ses lèvres, dans sa bouche, comprenez? Vitement.
There is nothing you can do, Leblanc. Hut, are you ready?
I am ready.
Vitement, Vitement, Leblanc.
Here, Miss Rock, taste a little of the salt.
Salt? What have you...
Listen.
Take over, Mr. LeBlanc.
What?
I take over. My work is done.
Hut! Come back! Come back, I say.
No. My work for you is done. I go now. I go home.
Come back. Come back. Come back, I say.
Monsieur, I was just in time, monsieur.
So, you did it, eh, Saladin?
I did it, yes.
So, well, you have beaten me again. But this time...
It is too late, Alec.
You think so? You do not know Alec.
I know that...
There he is, Barry! You will not think
You are too late, gentlemen. I doubt that even Ehrlich could survive a 40-story fall.
Monsieur! Where are you, monsieur? Where are you?
I am here, Leblanc. What happened?
Monsieur, when I did put the salt on his lips, you tell me what he did say to me. Take over.
Yes, we heard him. Is the plane all right?
It is under control. I am circling.
Where is Ott? Where is the pilot?
I do not know. He left his seat and went up. A moment. Somebody is the fry.
Leblanc, what is it?
It is the cabin door. Someone has opened it. Oh!
Leblanc, what happened?
Monsieur, the pilot, he jumped out. He is falling. He is going to land on the long runway. Oh.
Leblanc, is your plane still all right?
Yes. I am all right. But I cannot land now. You understand? I will circle until I contact the control tower.
Of course, Leblanc. What is happening on the field?
People are running out toward the... Oh, okay,
Quick, Leblanc, what is it?
I do not believe what my eyes see. That broken dead body on the runway. Every bone in it must be smashed, but...
Yes, Leblanc. What is it?
That body, monsieur. It is crawling toward the cemetery that stands beside the field.
All right. You can turn them on now.
You have just heard Lights Out. This was the fourth in the series of revivals of the best stories of this famous series. In tonight's cast, you heard Everett Clark as Saladin, Tony Parrish as Ehrlich, Meg Hahn as Irene, Duke Watson as Mr. Werner, Boris Aflon as Ott, Nathan Davis as LeBlanc, and Ernest Andrews as the radio operator. India is the setting of our story next Saturday night. You'll hear how a British Sahib, wise in the ways of the Orient, wreaks a terrible revenge on a Chicago gangster who has wronged him. Of course, if you don't want to be scared stiff, you can always listen to something else. But if you're around about this time next Saturday night, tune in. Lights Out is produced and directed by Albert Cruz. This is NBC, the National Broadcasting Company.
National Broadcasting Company presents Lights Out, a summer revival of some of the best stories in the series which many of our listeners will remember. Tonight's story, the fifth in the current series, is called The Revenge of India.
Lights out. Everybody. This is the witching hour. It is the hour when dogs howl and evil is let loose on a sleeping world. Sit in the dark now and listen to Lights Out.
I assure you, it's not a lot of tosh, Buzz. When you've been in India as long as I have...
Yes, quite, sir. But I've yet to see anything supernatural, you know.
You stay here long enough, and you'll see a jolly lot of it.
Oh, come now, sir. I've read Kipling and Talbot and Mundy, you know, sir. And after all I can say is they've a fine imagination, each of them. But things, all this magic stuff and so on, they don't happen, really.
You must meet Treverson sometime, Bryce.
I should like to.
Arms, Sahib, for the love of Allah. Arms for the poor beggar, Sahib.
Now, where the devil did you come from? I'll have that sentry.
Arms, Sahib.
Come home. Empty, you beggar.
In the name of Allah, Sahib.
You can't come in here, you know, old man. This is the place of the commissioner, Sahib.
Oh, in that case, Colonel Henderson, do you mind if I take off this stuff?
What?
Beastly hot.
What, Treverson? Leslie, by gad, man.
Hope I didn't give you too much of a start, sir.
I say, are you Treverson?
Right?
I'm dreadfully sorry, sir. I didn't realize it. I'm Bryce, I do see.
I know. How'd you do?
I say. Well, sit down, old chap. Cheroot? Cigarette?
Thanks. Cigarette would be good. I haven't tasted tobacco for a long time.
Light, Major?
Yeah.
Gad, that tastes good.
Right you are.
Well, needn't worry any more about Ismail Khan, sir.
Really?
No. He unfortunately met death a week ago. A Martini Henry slug right between his eyes. Beastly mess, too, if you ask me.
And where did you get a Martini Henry, Leslie?
Huh? The beggar man that shot Ismail Khan took it away from a patron gentleman he met one night up in the hills, you know.
Did you shoot Ismail Khan, Major Trevison?
Huh? I thought I said a certain beggarman shot him, Mr. Bryce.
Yes.
So, as I was saying, I'm sorry to have barged in on you as I did, complete with musical comedy costume and all. But there are chaps lurking about that'd be delighted to snaffle Trevison, you know.
I'm sorry, sir, but just how did you get in here? There are 2 sentries to pass.
They didn't see me, Mr. Bryce.
They didn't? Oh, but I say, they're both sepoys out of that place, the Cluno. Soldiers.
Mr. Bryce, Major Trevison has said that they did not see him. I think it would be a good idea if you took his word for it.
But it's impossible. Will you forgive me, sir?
There's a scorpion alongside your foot, Mr. Bryce.
What? Oh, the devil. Beastly thing. Now, how could a scorpion?
Have a look at what you've trod on, Mr. Bryce.
Gad, my watch. Why, where did the scorpion...
You must be more careful in mistaking your watch for a scorpion. That mistake, you know?
But I say, I saw a scorpion. I saw the ruddy thing.
Quite, Mr. Bryce. And the sentries did not see Major Trevison.
Well, right.
Pop along. There's a good chat, Bryce. Trevison and I have things to discuss.
Yes, sir. Perhaps it isn't all toss, sir. It's that.
Rum chap. Just out, you know. Got a lot to learn.
Yes, quite.
So, Ismail Khan has gone to his reward.
If any, yes. And now, sir, I should like to apply for a month's leave.
Delighted, Leslie. You've earned it if any man has. Going to do some shooting?
Perhaps, sir. It's on account of that cablegram you've got lying there on your desk.
Cablegram? By Gad, I'd forgotten about it. It came for you this morning. Here.
No need to open it, sir. I know what's in it.
You know? Oh. Well...
It's about Basil, my brother.
Oh, but my dear boy, how could you?
He's dead, Colonel Henderson. And I've got to go to America to see certain people about it, you know.
Thou art my father and my mother, Sahib. I welcome thee home.
Proud, you think? It's good to see you.
I have made ready a whiskey soda of great strength.
Good man.
And was the hunting good, Sahib?
Ismail Khan lies dead.
May jackals rend his body and affright his soul. How died he, Sahib?
By a Martini Henry slug between the eyes, you think?
And thy hand sped the bullet, Sahib?
The sightly, unclean hand of Ali the beggarman sped the bullet, my friend.
Thou didst not call upon me, Sahib.
There was no need, Jersing.
In my youth I knew this Ismail Khan. He was a man of many wickednesses. Now he has gone away. It is good, Sahib. Will Sahib have his bath now?
Yes, a bath and fresh linen, and then got to pack.
The bath is ready.
Good. Bring another whiskey soda in, too, Jersing.
It is already awaiting thee, Sahib.
Right. Well, shove these rags into the dustbin, will you, then?
Aye, my master.
Fresh water.
I will dress thy hair, Sahib, when the bath is done, and shave thee also. It is not fitting that Trevison of the police shall wear a beard like unto a Sikh.
I should be glad if I rated it, Jersing, but being British...
Being British, there are certain things, Sahib, that may not be done. Did this Sahib say we are to go away from this place?
I am going away, Jersing, yes.
And I, thy servant?
You are to stay here.
I hear and obey. But hast thou taken thought that I am useful as a gun-bearer, Sahib, for the shooting?
Yes. But there's to be no shooting, you see, Jersing.
It is perhaps hidden from thy servant, then.
You, knew about my brother?
I did not wish to speak, Sahib.
You knew, though?
It was not hidden from me, Sahib.
They crushed his head, my friend.
It was revealed to me, and I took thought how to avenge the brother of my master. If so be my master return not from the hills.
Good man, Jersing.
I have learned the manner of using the kukri, the curved razor knife of Johnny Gurkha, Sahib.
Nay, it is not so written. It is my blood feud, and I must go.
Sahib goes away to America?
To America. Hand me the towel, Jersing, will you?
Here it is, master. Thy bags are already packed, Sahib.
Eh?
For I took thought to myself, Sahib, how thou wouldst do when the news was given unto thee. And I said, the Sahib will do thus and so the bags are packed.
Good. That's better than I hoped. I'm leaving tonight.
And I go not with thee.
No. No, it's a job for me, and I'm afraid you'll be recognized, Jersing. But,
your robe, master.
Oh, thank you.
If master hath need of Jersing, he has but to speak the word.
Quite. Then go and do thus for me. I will go by airplane to Baghdad, and on to London. Then a swift ship to New York, an airplane to Chicago. And there? Well,
thou wilt not take me, Sahib.
No, old friend. I think this is a job for me alone.
In my youth, Sahib, as Risaldar of Lancers?
No, Jersing. You go and arrange the bookings for me, and if I need you, I'll let you know. Now, my address will be in care of my friend Norman Gregg in Chicago. You could cable me.
Thou dost forget, my master. Is not thought swifter than the cable?
But, surely, Captain, you have some idea of where I might find this Monk Perrone?
Unfortunately, Major Trevison, we haven't.
You do know of him, though, don't you?
Yes. We'd like to know more. We're reasonably sure he's either behind or took part in at least 3 gang killings in the last 3 years.
But you lack proof. Is that it?
It isn't always easy.
I see. And what I've told you wouldn't be considered legal evidence.
I'm afraid not, Major Trevison. You won't mind my saying it, I know. Frankly, it seems a little fantastic to me that you in India could know exactly who murdered your brother when we right here on the ground haven't a trace of the evidence.
I know, Captain. The police are confined to more orthodox methods. But, could you even give me a lead as to where I might find some of his men?
Well, some of them used to hang around Mike's bar down on South State Street.
Do you know what that is?
Yes, I'll have the man at the desk outside give you the address.
Good. I might visit the place. And perhaps if I went down there and made a pretense of drinking just a bit too much, I might be able to flush out something.
I warn you. Please be careful, Major Travis.
Don't worry about me. Monk Perrone is a gentleman who needs to do a little worrying.
That's so. Just lead me to this Monk Perrone. Just lead me to him is all I ask.
I think you got about enough to drink there, buddy.
Haven't either. Give me more whiskey. Whiskey! I'm going to find this Monk Perrone. I'll knock him down.
I wouldn't talk so free and easy if I was you, buddy. Now listen.
Quiet! Give me more whiskey. This Monk Perrone did my brother in. I'll find him and... more whiskey. Listen, do you know where I can find Monk Perrone? I'll find him and knock his head right off his shoulder. That's all. Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's the guy. You can hear him a mile off.
Englishman, huh?
Yeah.
You remember that young English guy that was kind of slumming down here a 3 weeks ago, and he made a crack when Monk poked Lucille in the snoot?
The young English guy.
Yeah. Monk took a swipe at him with the brass knock and caved in his head, so he croaked.
Yeah, I kind of remember.
You wanna? He had a lot of bucks on him, and Monk went and split up the bucks with all of them.
Oh, yeah, I remember. An Englishman,
Yeah. Well, this land's here his brother, see? And he's come over here from dear old London to make it come out even, see? So he talks too much, see? And that's why Monk sent you down here to give me a lift with him.
What are we gonna do, bump him?
No. I think Monk's gonna give him a talking to or something, and then set him down on a running board of the car and stretch his legs out.
Stretch his legs out? What for?
And I'll use a crowbar on him, above and below the knee, see?
There.
And we leave him there to think it over. With maybe a busted jaw for good measure. So he won't go around howling out Monk's name so much, see?
Oh, yeah, I get it.
I've got my feet and I've lost...
Hey, listen, he's talking again.
Yeah, shall I go slap him down?
No, just take it easy. Come on, we'll ankle over there by him.
Yeah, and then I'll bust him.
You don't do nothing till I tell you, see?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Come on.
Okay.
The cow, that's what he is. A low down yellow cow. Runs like a yellow dog, that's what he does.
Hey, look, Bud.
Yes.
It ain't healthy to keep cracking about the Monk around this here place, and you've been doing it a long time now.
Who are you?
Just a guy that don't want to see you making a sap of yourself, see?
You know Monk Perone? He killed my brother.
Listen, Bud. Come on in the back room with me a minute, and I'll tell you something.
What do you want to tell me?
Come on, and I'll tell you. Too crowded out here, see?
About Monk Perone?
Yeah, about Monk Perone. Come on. Here, Mike, take hold of his arm.
Yeah, sure. Come on, Bud.
Do you know him, mister? You know this coward, Monk Perone?
Open the door, Mike. Sure, I know him, boy. All right, one boy.
Hey, can I drag him in, Dodo?
Yeah, hurry up.
Yeah.
From there on the Davenport.
Hey, he's heavier than I thought.
Too many cigarettes.
Yeah, I guess so. Hey, there he is. Now, what do we do?
Sit down. Monk will be here pretty soon.
Hey, we gotta stay here.
We gotta stay here, yeah.
Why don't we give him the works now and we won't have to wait?
Monk said to wait. See if there's anything to drink in that cupboard there.
Okay, wait. Yeah, here's a bottle.
I'll bring it here.
Okay. Hey, there ain't much in it.
It'll be all right. Give me.
Say, now, wait, give me some.
After me comes you. Here.
Thanks, Shadow.
Don't mention it. Hey, are you sure you didn't bust this gimmick skull?
Sure, I just hit him.
He ain't breathing very good.
He'll be all right.
I sure hope so. For your sake.
He'll be all right. Hey, who's that?
Shut up, Al. Yeah, who was it?
That you, Dodo?
No, it's the fish. Open the door.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Have you got that Englishman yet, Dodo?
What do you think we was up here for?
Well, the boss wants to see him.
Where is he? Downstairs?
No, he says to bring him to the place out in Rogers Park.
No kidding.
Oh, listen, I should spend my time kidding you. Come on, he said be there by 11.
What am I supposed to do? Carry him on my hump?
No, I got a car downstairs.
Oh. Well, pick up the limey, Mike.
Listen, all I do is carry guys around.
Pick him up and shut up or I'll bend your noggin for you.
All right. I don't see you, boy.
You ain't supposed to see nothing. Where's the heap, Fish?
Right outside. Come on.
Come on, Mike.
Yeah,
this was a pipe, Fish. He's lit up like a new saloon, and I give Mike the office, and that's all over.
Well, come on, let's get going.
You got a nice car, that thing, Fish.
Yeah, it's all right, ain't it?
put him in the back.
Yeah, and hurry up.
Well, somebody open the door.
All right. Yeah, get aboard.
Okay.
Is he all right?
He all right, Mike?
I guess so.
Let's go.
How do you like this buggy, lad?
All right. Where'd you get it?
I found it. Yeah, I guess the boss is kind of anxious to get his hooks on this Englishman.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, he shot up his bazoo too much.
Yeah.
He come to yet, Mike?
Yeah. When I cloud them, they stay clouded.
Dear Singh, I call thee, dear Singh.
Acha Sahib, I hear thy voice.
Oh, dear Singh, hear me. I am in the hands of the Deity.
I see thee, my master.
I am bound and in a motor car. They take me to their master.
I am with thee, my master. Why didst thou wait to call me?
I had called thee before this, dear Singh. Say that I was struck from behind whilst I played the foolish drunkard to lure them to me. It was only a moment since I recovered.
Dost thou know thy destination, master?
I know it not. Remain thou with me, or it may be that I shall learn.
Acha Sahib.
Well night, ain't it?
Yeah.
Look at the moon on the lake.
What about the moon on the lake?
It's nice.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
where we go? That place on Modern Avenue?
Yeah.
You know, it's funny. I got a sister living next door, 1343.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah. I can go sleep there when we get done. We won't have to go back downtown.
We ain't liable to stay there at the place. The boss will want to take 'em out somewheres in the car, like I said.
I wouldn't talk so much if I was you, sort of.
Oh, yeah? Who's going to say anything?
Oh, anybody might. You know, the Englishman.
Ah, he's still out like I like.
Dear Singh,
I heed thee, Sahib.
hast thou heard?
I have heard, my master.
It is well.
I see thee now as thy conveyance passeth beside a great body of water. I did also hear of thy destination. It is in the city of Chicago.
Even so. Now hark ye, dear Singh.
Acha Sahib.
The time for vengeance is near to hand. Go thou and find Moti Gunj of the bazaar and old Lali the fakir, and there await my word.
Hearing and obeying, Lord.
What are they on the corner?
Nuts. Well, nuts is the squad car.
Well, I'll just unbust the old heater, though, kind of.
Hey, keep that heater where it belongs.
Hey, now listen.
They ain't gonna bother us.
Well,
All right. You see, they're going...
Hey, this is the place, ain't it?
Huh? Oh, yeah, I was going right past.
now get as close to the door as you can.
Hey, who's driving this heat, me or you?
Okay, Bonnie, you old fool, I was just telling you. Go ahead, Mike, grab the guy.
All right, go ahead and open the door, sort of. Here's the keys.
Okay. Now, don't bump him too much.
I won't open the elevator. Hey, third floor, ain't it?
I'll run it.
Okay. Space coming up.
Yeah, he's gonna put the car in the alley, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be glad when the boss gets here. I don't like galloping all over town with guys like this.
Yeah.
Now, let me out and I'll open the door.
Okay. Big jeeper. Put him on the couch?
I guess so.
Yeah.
Hey, you must have stopped him awful hard. He's still on.
Yeah, sure. When I stop...
Stay socked. I know. Come on, let's go and sit down. I'm tired.
You're tired. Ha!
Not sit down.
Dear Singh,
I am with thee, master.
art thou with Moti Gunj and old Lali?
As thou sayest, even so, Sahib.
Good. Let old Lali now bring forth his snakes.
Snakes, master?
Aye, so. Many serpents. Fetch the hooded cobras and the karites. Assemble them all in the place where thou art. And haste now.
Even as thou dost speak, so shall it be done, master. Ho Moti Gunj, ho Lali.
It is good. No more now.
Hey, I think our little playmate's coming too.
Yeah.
Just lay still, buddy, and nothing will happen to you. No. Where am I?
You're in good hands, bud. Just lay still if you don't want another clout in the snozzle.
Who are you?
Shut him up, Mike. Yeah. Listen, pal, I'm gonna... Hey, what are you looking at? Hey, what are you looking at, I said? What?
Hey, let me in. Let him in, Mike.
Yeah. Looking at me as if he's trying to stare me down.
Hey, what are you mumbling about?
He's trying to... Looking at me funny.
Ah, you nuts.
Stop staring at me or I'll...
Hey, is everybody around here nutty?
Well, he's looking at me.
Do I alarm you, my friend?
Oh, so you're okay now, huh? Hey, cut that out.
I'm going to get a drink.
I need one, too. Will you bring me one, sort of?
Yeah, all right.
Hey, I don't like the way he looks at you.
Well, smack him one.
No, I don't want to.
He's got something up his sleeve.
What the?
It's off. What's the matter, What's the matter? It's a snake. A snake! Look at it. That's a great big...
He's dead. The snake. Where'd it go?
What I want to know is who done it.
Yeah, but look, there was a snake buck on us. A great big snake with his head all kind of swelled up. And a thing like a pair of glasses on.
You're a sap. Where would the snake come from?
Well, honest, God, it was our boss, no fooling. We seen it. It kept biting Saul right in the face all the time. It was
You're
biting
both nuts. Hey, you, Englishman.
Are you addressing me, my good man?
My good man, huh? You want your neck busted? Hey. Stop looking at me.
He was looking at us like that.
Yeah, he was staring at us just like he's doing now.
I tell you. Look, it's snakes.
Hey, where'd they come from? Get up on the chair.
Help!
I can that. I'll get him.
I say it won't do any good to shoot at them, you know, Perrone.
Coming after me! It's coming after me!
He got him, Monk.
Oh, look out, Monk! Look out! Stop him! You brought him here! You
Yes, he done it!
No!
That's the great King Cobra, Perrone.
Oh, look! Hey, get him off me! Call him off! Take him away!
That little snake fish is called a kerite. It is the most deadly snake of all India. Tiny, venomous. So, Brother Basil, I think that evens things a little, old boy.
Wrong ho, Sahib. Thou hast had thy vengeance.
It is so, Jai Singh. Thou hast done well. Say my thanks to Moti Gunj and Lali.
I greet thee, Sahib. Oh, Sahib, I all but forgot. I did go unto Colonel Henderson, Sahib, the Commissioner of Police.
Peace, Jai Singh. I will speak with thee anon.
Open up! We're police officers.
Coming, gentlemen.
You Major Treverson?
I am.
Oh, where's Monk? Holy Mother. Will you look at him?
Dead. And so is this one.
Fish Ellis. What the devil happened, Major?
I really couldn't say, gentlemen. I was in the other room, you know.
Well, I'll be... This is the dangest thing I've ever run up against.
Tell me, how in the world did you happen to come up here, gentlemen? I was kidnapped in a place downtown.
Why, the funniest thing, Major Treverson. You see, the chief got a cablegram.
A cablegram?
Yes, sir. It gave the address and all the details of this whole business here. And the funny thing was, it was signed by a Colonel Henderson, supposed to be the Commissioner of Police in Calcutta, India, for the love of Mike.
right. You can turn them on now.
You have just heard Lights Out. This was the fifth in the summer revival of the best stories of this famous series. In tonight's cast, you heard Wilms Herbert as Trevison, Sidney Breeze as Henderson, Wallace Owen as Bryce, Tony Parrish as Jeer Singh, Boris Aplon as Peroni, Arthur Hearn as Sawdoff, Roy Engel as Mike, and Les Spears as Fish Ellis. Next Saturday night, Lights Out presents the story of what happened to a newsreel camera crew that was sent out to photograph a haunted house. Well, they found the place all right. And they found the ghosts also, although they weren't very photogenic. But we won't tell you what happened after that. We suggest you kind of haunt your own radio along about this time next Saturday night and find out for yourself. Lights Out is produced and directed by Albert Cruz. This is NBC, the National Broadcasting Company.